Don't underestimate me. I'm still an instructor. Tsubaki, show yourself!
I'm right here! Hey, Kotetsu! Tsubaki is the winner!
It's the best I could come up with.
A smart move. Look! I don't want to fight you, Haru!
You're not messing around, Akira. Maybe I should go all out too. A shame. It would have been nice to run with you again.
Sorry, Haru. I'm sorry, but you can't beat Chiyu. Spare me your bullshit and just die! As planned, it had to end this way. Nothing changes. We were and always will be broken.
You nationalist dog! You're nothing but a mutt sniffing around yourself!
Not bad. I'm impressed. I see you're as strong as ever. You know, that really hurts. I figured. But look at me. We both need healing.
Listen, this is the sound of your requiem.
I won't hold anything back!
You've betrayed your own country.
Suruga! My apologies. That looked painful.
Scythe reaches all. None are immune. A secret arrow? Of course.
Was this the only way?
Fate is a shadowy figure. Chase after it, and it runs. Choose to run, and it chases you.
So, does that mean we're evil?
Who can say? I don't have the answer. Can we escape this twisted fate?
I don't know that answer either.
Yuri.
My Chihiro.
That's enough.
Give me a break. You always go for the kote. Why not try something else, Chihiro? Go for the head.
A win is still a win, Kotetsu.
Never complain about a loss. It reveals your immaturity.
Dad.
Take your observation to heart. You can use your opponent's strengths against him to win. That's the essence of good swordplay. Just keep in mind that in a real battle, kote strikes won't help you. You can't rely on them.
I'm not too worried.
Rematch time, Chihiro. You and me. Let's go.
Sorry, but you know I have to get ready.
No fair. You can't quit now.
You want breakfast or don't you?
I've no idea what to do with him. If only he'd change his mind, I could spend the rest of my years in easy retirement.
Get your rolled omelets after a practice!
You eat them like that's the last food you'll ever have.
Like fluffy, delicious clouds.
Actually, the trick is to not stir them too much and keep an eye on the heat.
You know what? Don't ruin the magic. I just know I love them.
Why don't you try learning to cook sometime?
What for? I have you.
What am I, your wife or something?
Hey, a partnership's not a bad idea. We both take over the dojo. You're the instructor, I'm the assistant. What do you think, Dad?
Personally, I prefer soft-boiled eggs.
That's not what we're talking about.
Great. Then I'll make soft-boiled eggs tomorrow.
If we're gonna instruct students, we'll need to set an example for them. You gotta be strong or they won't respect you. Smack them on the head. That's the only way.
Listen, when it comes to Kendo, you're actually better.
Huh? No, I am? Really? If that's true, how come I haven't beaten you in a match yet? Hey, Chihiro, are you seriously gonna leave us?
Yeah, I think so.
How come? I mean, if there's something wrong...
You know I don't have anything to complain about. Since you took me in, I've felt nothing but gratitude to you and your father. He raised me like a son. Even sent me to
What?
You know, to be or not to be.
Not Shakespeare again. I want to hear a real answer out of you.
I should have kept my mouth shut and not said anything at all. I'm not even sure how long it's gonna be.
What's going to happen to the dojo?
Is that the reason? I was trying to figure out why you were being so persistent today.
That's part of it.
I haven't decided yet. By the way, please don't tell your dad.
Hey, wait for me!
Ikuro!
Good morning!
It looks like we get first period off. So, the cafeteria?
Nah, we've already eaten.
Yeah, that's great, but I haven't. Thursday mornings they serve ginger fried pork. And who's gonna say no to that?
Sounds like a pretty heavy breakfast to me.
Nope, I'm totally in!
You didn't eat that long ago.
Besides, Chihiro and I are the ones who don't have to go to class, so run along first year.
College is supposed to be about socializing. Don't be that way. What is that?
I'm covering my ears, but I can still hear it.
Please, Chihiro, help!
Kotetsu! Just hang in there!
We are such stuff as dreams are made on. Yea, all which it inherit shall dissolve, leave not a wreck behind.
The Tempest, huh? If you're quoting from that play, I'm guessing this reality is nothing more than a dream.
Fates continuously woven from a thread of intertwining good and evil.
What are you trying to say?
Don't you like it? After all, these are the words that dwell within you.
Even theater can be a killjoy if it's taken too far. While I do enjoy Shakespeare, I don't enjoy hearing it so twisted.
Man of Vermilion. Heroic power resides deep within your blood. The king jailed on an island across the sea puts his subjects to work, continuously searching for answers.
I don't understand. Just tell me who you are.
You can call me Dux. Until the end of time, we will repeat this heroic scene again and again. In the words of nations not yet known.
Good news, Inaki! The holdout's finally awake.
Did you sneak him a magic kiss?
Did you?
No sense of humor. Check his consciousness levels.
Hey, hot stuff. You're the very last one to wake up. You remember who you are, don't you?
My name.
Ah, terrific. Don't tell me you have amnesia.
Kamina. I'm Chihiro Kamina.
Phew, there's a relief. That matches up with what your student ID says. Chokei University, second-year student, English
Hold on.
department.
What happened to that?
You don't interrupt someone when they're talking. That behavior is typically considered impolite.
You know what else is impolite? Striking a patient.
Hey, don't take his side.
Could someone tell me where I am?
The Jokei University Hospital. I'm the staff physician, Inuki Akaya. This is Kome Sakiyama.
Sure, you have a title, but I get nothing.
Well, Sleeping Prince, now that you're up, it is my duty to inform you that you've been sleeping for 5 months.
5 whole months? That long?
Yeah, which is odd since the majority of people woke up within the first week. Now, what did you dream about?
What?
Another world, for example? Or maybe you imagined yourself changing into something else.
I'm about.
After the Great Collapse, a large number of people woke up and reported having similar dreams.
What's the Great Collapse?
I could explain, but it'd be easier if I showed you.
This can't be real.
Tokyo is a little different than you remember.
Tell me what happened while I was asleep.
Surely you heard that noise before you passed out. We don't know what it was, but wherever it came from, survivors were affected the same. When we woke up, this is what we found. A giant plant sprouting up from the city, and Tokyo enveloped in an unexplained red mist. We have no way of knowing what happened during the week we were out. It's lost time. That's the Great Collapse in a nutshell.
It doesn't explain what's going on. What about the plant and what's happened to Tokyo?
Will you shut up already? You're just like your friend. If you want to annoy someone, try him instead. You can come in.
You're okay? I was so worried. They told me I couldn't see you. I'm sorry you got stuck.
Quite catch that.
If they ended up dissecting you, I swore I'd avenge your death before committing seppuku.
Exactly what era did you step out of, Sweater Vest? It's a good thing you woke up for your friend's sake. I don't know if I could take another day of him around.
Sorry for making you wait. I can walk without any problem.
Everyone's surprisingly healthy, aside from the whole passing out part. When I learned I'd been asleep for a week, I didn't believe it.
Congrats on your recovery, but what took you so long?
It's Kakihara. Great.
This guy, what a pest.
Journalists have a keen nose where there's a juicy story involved. I can see the front page now. Post-Great Collapse, the last comatose patient finally awakens. Now there's a headline that draws you in. So why were you asleep for 5 months?
Hey!
Are you some kind of misery junkie? Or maybe you don't have any fun unless you're the one doing the killing yourself. It may have been 13 years, but no one's forgotten.
Alright, you got your pictures. Clear off already. Why won't you stop following Chihiro?
You make it sound criminal. I'm just doing my job. I uncover the facts and then print them, including the truth about what a buddy of looks could kill. Let's go, Tsubasa.
Nearly 5 months after the Great Collapse, Save Tokyo demonstrations are being held in the capital of Osaka as the public voices their frustrations. Meanwhile, the Japanese government has sent the Special Autonomous District of Tokyo food and medical
Special
assistance to
Autonomous
eventually
District?
intervene.
That's what they're calling the city now. The red mist seems to be keeping everybody from leaving it.
How far does it reach?
Well, take a look out the window. See it? I mean, there are clusters of it all over the place, but it encompasses Tokyo entirely.
The red mist, huh?
I heard at first people were able to get in and out of the city, but
Now everyone stays away from the mist. At this point, we might as well be treated as our own island nation.
by the time I woke up, it was already like this. Caused a lot of confusion, obviously.
We're stuck here, but on the bright side, power and water are still on. You know what they say, home's where you make it.
I've missed a lot.
You just got out of the hospital. I know you don't want to hear this, but you should get some rest.
I'll try. It's the dojo. What's going on? Sir! What was that?
You okay?
Yeah. How's your dad?
What do you mean? Same old, no complaints. Home, sweet home. How's it feel?
Strange, to be honest. Like we left to go to school just this morning. That noise! My body feels like it's burning up! He's the one making the sound.
Run! The instructor!
That thing is your dad?
Could someone tell me what the hell's going on around here? Use this!
Kote strikes won't help you. You can't rely on them.
happened? Did I just kill this thing? Kotetsu. Wait a minute. That thing was your dad, which means I killed.
Hey, wait, hold on.
It's going to be okay.
Hey, what did you just do to him?
Don't worry. He's just sleeping.
I don't get it. He's hurt, isn't he? So, where did all the blood go? I saw him slashed nearly in half. That monster, was it really my dad?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's insane! How is that possible?
Please calm down. Don't say a word to the police. I'll explain the rest to you in detail later.
Kurakami! Marie Kurakami! What the hell's going on?
Keep him away from the scene.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a break!
Sure.
So, did you see what happened to the freak show?
I wish I could say, but I lost consciousness pretty quick.
You're the owner's son, right? Where'd this monster go?
I don't know.
You sure?
I can't help. I'm sorry.
And I bet this random girl didn't see anything either.
I'm Eiko Morizono. Kamina and I share a class at Yoke University. I stopped by to ask him a question and found this disaster instead. It's simply a coincidence.
Pure luck, huh?
Of course.
Kamina was living here with you, isn't that right?
Hasn't come too, but I doubt he saw anything unusual.
You seem awfully certain of that.
We don't know what happened, officer.
Of course not. All we have is a broken gate and a father who seems to have disappeared. File a missing person report if he doesn't come back. There has been a rash of similar disappearances in the city. It's not unusual these days. After all, tens of thousands of people vanished into thin air right after the Great Collapse. We don't know what happened to them either. But there's a disturbing rumor going around. Some think the missing became the Red Mist.
The Red Mist?
Speaking of disturbing rumors, we've received several reports of humans transforming into monstrous beasts. Thing is, every time the police show up, these creatures have disappeared. They're probably urban legends, but I can't shake this feeling. Like something big is about to go down in Tokyo again.
All right, who are you? You weren't there because of blind luck. You said you'd tell me the truth, so I'm waiting. For starters, who was that monster? Maybe I've just gone crazy. Or maybe I'm dreaming.
You're not dreaming. You must accept this reality.
If that monster really was my dad, can you tell me why he suddenly changed like that?
He was transformed against his will.
But what could cause that?
You've seen the man who did it. He was wearing a blue jacket and sunglasses.
He's responsible? Why did he do it? How'd he do it?
Shh. I'll tell you in a little while. I'm sure the master would like to know the whole story as much as you.
Where am I? Kotetsu.
You're finally awake.
Who are you?
Hold on, don't move too fast.
I know you. I've seen you at school before.
You've already used up a danger back.
What power?
As you can see, your wounds have healed.
Kotetsu's dad. What about him?
I'm sorry, but
You mean he's dead? So I murdered him.
There you go, back down the rabbit hole.
And now his instructor/foster father's gone missing.
Are you aware the rent's 2 months late? How about we switch focus over to a story that actually permission to start the investigation? Here, all the info I found on the university and the foundation. I'm counting on you, Kakihara.
ta-da! Dig in before it gets cold. Problem?
I'm confused. Why did you cook us breakfast?
Well, the master has to eat.
Whoa, Master? Who do you mean?
Him, obviously.
Yeah, about that.
I need you to explain what's going on. We've hardly spoken. Not to sound ungrateful, but we barely even know each other.
So that's the extent of your relationship with Eiko Morizono, huh? Such a terrible shame.
What does that mean?
I'll explain more when the time is right.
I've had enough of this crap! If you know something, tell us! You can't keep us in the dark!
Well, it's not like you'd understand anyway.
Seriously?
As I said, later. Are you going to eat or what?
Just tell us who you really are.
You're upset, but you shouldn't be. Besides, I think it would be best if you remembered on your own.
Remember?
Enough chit-chat. Let's chow down. We need to help your body replenish its blood supply. And don't even think about skipping a meal. There's no telling what's going to happen.
Stop talking. Could you please give me a sec, Sue? I'm sorry.
The food looks great. We're just used to Japanese breakfast. You gotta try Shihiro's rolled omelets. There's a reason I get out of bed.
Can you forgive what I've done? You can't, can you? Since that day, my hand's been covered in blood. And nothing can wash it away.
We're going to the inter-school meet this year. We just gotta work hard to keep the Neo Triathlon Club up and running.
It's too early to be upbeat.
You've got zero focus.
It's not my fault. I haven't slept a lot.
It serves you right for hanging out with a biker gang. Not like you're...
Hey, Makita, they're Blue Skull. You want to tell me why we're showing up to school today?
We still have class, don't we?
I'm not exactly in the mood to learn.
At least this could keep your mind off things. Would you rather be sitting at home wallowing in despair? You just let your pent-up emotions wear you down. I can't let you do that. Things are dangerous enough around the city as it is.
This dude's having a seizure! What do you think's gotten into that guy?
It's the same behavior your dad displayed. Stand back. A gate could be opening up here.
Well, you coming along?
Yeah, sure.
Clear a path! I said move it! Gonna need you to dial it back, sir!
Take him to the hospital as fast as possible.
Yeah, don't help at all.
Well, the Sleeping Prince. I forgot you're actually a student here. Hope you're doing well.
Why are you at the university, Doctor?
What, are you sleepwalking or something? Did you forget I work here on campus? Over at the hospital? I'm teaching a class later on today.
Inuki! Any day!
Sounds like that's my cue. It's you. I see. So you are...
Inuki!
You said your name was Chihiro Kamina. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
What's that guy's problem?
Vessel of heroic blood.
You said that kid from earlier would transform like his dad did. You were wrong.
There was a chance he could have changed. If the gate had actually opened, he would have. He's lucky.
What gate?
It's the portal that all the monsters come through.
And on the other side is...
To put simply, it's another world.
What?
I don't get why you would doubt me. It happened to your own father.
We get the picture.
They'll never stop threatening our world. We can only fight and defeat them.
Yeah, right. You make it sound like it's easy.
I know you can't stop thinking it was somehow your fault, but there is nothing you...
Give it a rest! I lost someone important to me. Worse, I'm responsible again!
Chihiro.
But you survived it.
I don't ever remember asking to live.
And I'm going to ensure your continued existence. That's my entire reason for coming here.
Tell us the truth. Who are you?
You already know.
I'm done playing games! The truth!
You alright?
I'll be fine. Come on, man. What's going on with you, Chihiro? Where'd that sound come from? That was her. Hey, come back here!
He's taking a while. Should we be worried?
Yes.
If the donations to Jokei University were in exchange for providing the foundation with workers, that could end up being a major story. I wonder what the students here...
Is it necessary to talk about this now?
It's fine if you're gonna give me the silent treatment. Maybe I'll just talk a little louder. I want to know what's going on between the college and the Naval Science Foundation.
Look, can we find somewhere private to talk? Chihiro? You're out of breath. Is there something wrong?
I'm not sure. Fight it, Ikuro! Don't give up! I know you.
If you had just died, this all could have been avoided.
Ikuro! Stop it! Don't do this! Hold on, Ikuro! Please don't! You're hurting him! He's my friend! I'm begging you to stop!
Death to the hero. Those are your orders. Do not defy them. Finish him.
Chihiro! Is that Ikuro? Guys, it's him.
Fine. Step aside. I'll do it.
My head's gonna explode!
Kotetsu!
Hurry and wake up! You need to remember who you really are!
What do you mean by that?
Give yourself to the heroic blood inside of you. Once you do, it'll take care of the rest.
I can't. I won't do it.
You don't have any choice.
No? And what if Kotetsu turns into a monster? Does that mean I'll kill him?
Change or we'll all be killed.
I won't do it. If living means my friend has to die, then I'd rather be the one to die instead. Kotetsu!
You killed him. It was you! You're the one who murdered my father!
Kotetsu!
This whole time he was a vessel of heroic blood.
Where'd he run off to? This way!
To think there was another. Doesn't matter. I'll kill both of you at the same time.
You can't! That's enough. I warned you!
Death to the heroic lineage.
Damn it! It's strong!
He can't keep this up for long.
But I don't know how. When I killed him, I don't remember anything. I don't want to wake up and find another person I've killed. I can't. No, I don't want more blood on my hands. Kotetsu! Kotetsu!
We're out of time. You have to remember.
Even with blood armaments, he's still so weak.
But he's only just awakened.
Finish him!
I wasn't strong enough.
I don't want to lose anyone. Not ever again.
What? Wait, what are you doing?
I'm in control. Don't worry.
Chihiro! I don't think I can walk.
It's the Diabolos' weapon. The spear poisoned you.
Poisoned? How can we cure him?
You have to say my name out loud.
What good'll that do?
Hurry up!
Fine. You're Eiko Morizono.
No, call me by my real name. Please, or who I really am.
Your name. It's Serdid.
About time.
Who are you?
Leave Kotetsu in my care.
They have a defender that's just perfect. I'll say this about your beloved. He's making our lives difficult.
Please don't.
Nice going.
Hey! You're walking. How do you feel?
Better.
I promised I wouldn't.
Impressive! You killed that Diabolos with one blow!
Don't start. Huh? Those were university students. No different than me. And now they're dead.
You did what you had to.
I've had it up to here with you. Stop using that excuse. It's my fault!
I understand how you feel, but once someone becomes a familiar, there's simply no changing them back to their original form. You have to kill them.
Not you again.
So the urban legends are true, huh? It's kind of hard to believe. But how can a journalist doubt his own eyes, right, Tsubasa?
What I'm seeing is a huge scoop.
The dots are all starting to connect. Domyoji transforms, then you kill him. Afterwards, the body vanishes. No proof.
No, I didn't mean to. I just...
Kid, we all know murder is your forte.
Stop it! Chihiro saved our lives!
Did he or did he not kill your father? The truth hurts, but the sooner you accept it, the...
Not again.
I can summon all day if I need to. As long as I have humans I can use to open gates.
How could you? Bastard!
The lineage must die, and I'll do whatever it takes.
Look out!
Chihiro!
His blood armaments protected him.
It's been empowered. No way.
Stop! I'll take you on!
You haven't fully healed from the poison yet.
Kill him.
What's wrong? Tsubasa, are you okay?
My head hurts.
Could it be?
He's lost control. Hurry up and end it!
Astonishing. But still. He mustn't. If he uses his power this way, his body won't last.
So what do we do?
Your skin! What the...
Please, Kaki, Hara, help me.
But how? I don't understand what's happening.
Not even an empowered Diabolos can defeat him. Just how much power do you suppose is hiding within that vessel?
Damn it! I don't know what the hell I should do!
I suggest awakening.
Where did you come from?
There's only one way to save her. Use the heroic blood in you.
I'll do anything. Whatever it takes to help her. Please, tell me how to save Tsubasa.
Name, not Tsubasa. The one that's engraved in the memory of your heroic blood.
Her name's Idol. You're Tsubasa.
Not anymore.
Wait, Kakihara too?
A vessel of heroic lineage.
Now there's 3 of them?
Heroic blood calls out to its own kind.
I wasn't prepared for this. We'll cut our losses. At least kill Chihiro. We have no other choice. Let's go and report this.
You were too reckless. Fighting that way consumes a lot of blood. You're lucky you didn't die. name is Shoko Hanashima. To meet a vessel of heroic lineage, it's a privilege.
Chihiro! You're the Lord of Creations. Easy now.
What on earth just happened to me?
You lost control.
I did.
It's your own fault, jumping in the middle of a fight when you didn't even know how to use your abilities. Do you know how dangerous that was, given the level of power you can...
Chihiro Kamina! I know you're responsible for this. Turn her back to normal.
Let go of him!
What did you do to Tsubasa? Huh?
She can't change back, Kakihara.
What did you say?
Now that she's a familiar, she can't become human. Ever again.
You're a liar! Give her back to me!
As I've already stated...
Chihiro! Come quick!
Into a familiar. Subasa's lucky. There was a chance she could have ended up like him.
How is she lucky?
That's enough, you two!
Save him! You can't leave him this way!
Maybe I can help.
Why are you here, Doctor?
It's all right. Inuki is one of us.
One of you?
I know you must find this confusing. Please come with me.
Where to?
The Maldius Church. I welcome you to our sacred stronghold. The Maldius Church is home to the heroic lineage who fight against chaos.
And what is chaos?
As the name suggests, they're the forces that seek to plunge the world into darkness. We're tasked with stopping them.
Okay, you lost me again.
More importantly, where's Tsubasa?
Ido is being examined over at the hospital. Serdit is with her now, so you have nothing to worry about.
Right, Ido.
Hanashima, time to tell us what's going on. You can't avoid it anymore.
Our leader will provide you with the answers you seek.
Your leader, huh?
We are such stuff as dreams are made of. Should inherit shall dissolve, and like this insubstantial pageant faded.
Where'd she come from?
No way. Is that...
Welcome, vessels of heroic blood. You may call me Dux.
It is her.
Wait, you mean you know this girl?
I met her in a dream once.
A dream?
Dreams are mirrors through which we peer into other worlds. Hello, Chihiro Kamina. So we meet again.
Impossible.
I tagged along for some answers, and what do I find? Just some blindfolded bimbo with a Shakespeare fetish.
Silence, blasphemer!
The only tool I require to share the truth is this mouth. Am I wrong?
I admit you got a point. Judging someone off appearance isn't very professional of me.
No smoking inside the church.
We want to know, why the hell's this crazy stuff happening to us?
Everything is destiny.
That's not an answer!
It begins in the near future. In 40 years, this world will cease to exist.
That's end of days nonsense. Why am I not surprised?
You asked me for the truth, and I'm telling you.
I think I get it, right?
You can't stop them. Destruction is inevitable, and a new world will begin.
Huh? What kind of future is that?
The act of creation is painful. Eliminating the antiquated is necessary.
I still don't understand what this has to do with us.
The new world will either be born from hope or chaos. The vessels of heroic blood hold the key that will decide. It is up to you.
The three of us?
And what exactly are the vessels of heroic blood?
When destruction finally arrives, a hero named the Lord of Vermilion will appear. They will create a new world overflowing with hope. The vessels of heroic blood are those with the capacity to become this legendary figure.
The Lord of Vermilion.
If this chosen one is not born, the world will be ruled by chaos. There'll be war, poverty, sickness. Terrible things will happen, and the earth will sink into despair.
Lady, not even the tabloids would buy the delusions you're trying to sell us.
I thought what you saw with your eyes was the truth. People became monsters, and your dear assistant changed into a familiar. Were those delusions?
The ones who transformed my dad. Who are they?
They are agents of chaos.
We've got 3 vessels wide awake and running around. And you're saying that all 3 of them have aligned themselves with the Maldeus Church?
It would appear that way.
Those fanatics only have one goal: destroy the world, then build their vision of paradise atop the rubble. What else do we know, eh, Vandreo?
Well, they operate off the belief the apocalypse will arrive in 40 years. So of course it's going to happen. After all, they're the ones who'll be pulling the trigger.
And yet, they've also been claiming a world full of hope is in the realm of possibility.
Sophistry. The only way this utopia of which they speak could be born is through utter destruction. The foundation of this new order must be stopped. We will put an end to the heroic lineage. The world must be saved. And we have the science to prevent its destruction. Death to the heroic lineage.
They're responsible for the Great Collapse?
Correct. And because this event occurred, creatures from other worlds are now able to cross over into this one.
By using human beings as a kind of gateway, right?
I don't believe this.
Tokyo's become a hunting ground, overflowing with monsters created solely to capture and murder the heroic lineage.
Okay, but what do we do?
Survive. That's the only thing that matters.
Against those things? Easier said than done!
You must destroy Tokyo. Once the city is gone, they won't be able to open any more gates. Sacrifice your home to save the future. Chihiro!
Tsubasa! When'd you turn back to normal? I was worried sick! Tsubasa?
My name's Iroh. Only her appearance has been restored. She is no longer the person you once knew.
I don't understand.
What I'm saying is we're both defenders of the heroic lineage. We arrived here during the Great Collapse.
But if that's true, when you showed up at the dojo, you were already...
Sarah did, yes. I merely pretended to be Morisono.
Then whatever happened to the real Eiko?
You're lying! Even after the Red Mist, Tsubasa never acted differently until today!
Some of us have been awake since the very beginning. Others were asleep and completely unaware, like Iroh. But she was finally revived thanks to the waves created by Chihiro.
You did this. I should have known. Of course you're the one to blame! How many people do you have to kill before you're satisfied? If it wasn't for you, turn her back! Give my Tsubasa back to me now!
Will you shut up? Out of here!
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but
Just tell me where I can find Tsubasa.
all I can say for now is she's nowhere.
You mean she's dead?
Not even we know the answer to that. The fate of those we switch with remains unknown.
You're gonna leave me alone in this world? Of all people. You always ask me the same question. Why was it necessary to stubbornly pursue Kamina? But I never gave you a straight answer, did I? Is this all my fault then? Did this happen because I wouldn't stop following him? What am I saying? Chihiro Kamina is to blame. I will avenge you! Until I get my answers and everything becomes clear, I'll hold on. Even if it kills me!
How is he?
His transformation has been halted.
Poor Ikuro.
For quite a while now, I've been taking in people like your friend who have partially merged with creatures from different worlds.
Can he be cured?
It's not like flipping on a switch, you know?
Hold up. You can help him, right? You must know something.
Don't be summoned from beyond.
By the Great Collapse?
Yes.
We've discovered that humans have an unidentified gene within them. It's known as the Arcana gene.
Never heard of it.
The eternal scientific question we've never been able to answer is what makes up the soul. Apparently, this gene is related to some spiritual quality. You all possess the Arcana gene. However, creatures from other dimensions and worlds do as well. They resonate with one another. When that resonance strengthens, entities from different worlds cross over to our dimension. They use humans with strong connections to their Arcana genes, turn them into gates, and enter into this world.
And if you're not a complete idiot, you can guess why.
Because of the Great Collapse. While there are some who can coexist with their human forms, similar to Serdin and Ido, those who cannot withstand being used as gates seem to vanish, turning into a red mist.
Ikuro, he's not gonna vaporize like the others, is he?
We'll keep treating him.
There's gotta be a cure.
Who are wearing the lab coats here? Like he said, we're working on it.
I'm so sorry. Is this my fault? Were you hurt just because of your involvement with me?
And if that's true, there's a cloud of death that follows you, enveloping any...
Ikuro!
Such a tragedy. Everything disappears and all that ever remains is you, alone.
Show yourself!
You can't deny it's all your fault.
No way. I didn't want this.
Then what is that you're gripping in your hand? It was the same back then.
Don't do this. Make it stop.
Yes. Ever since that day, your hand has been stained with blood.
Forgive me.
You seek salvation? Even inevitable tragedies are sometimes worthy of thunderous applause. That is, as long as the tragedies you invite have meaning.
What?
Though your hands are stained with blood, and everything around you is destroyed, as long as there is hope beyond it, the blood you spill will shape the future. There's no running away from your fate. You can't escape. If you insist on seeking forgiveness, you must choose.
Don't go! Dux, wait!
Something wrong? Chihiro, you're bleeding!
Of all the places you could have injured yourself, a hospital? What? Hold on. This isn't a wound. At least it's not fresh. Looks like it's from a long time ago.
Don't touch me!
What's your problem?
Sorry, I overreacted.
Yeah, I'll say.
So long as it has meaning, right?
Because he's inexperienced, the rate of growth is precisely as expected. What a delight he's chosen to ally himself with the Maldeus Church. Even though he doesn't know where the barrier is, it doesn't really matter.
How'd it get to this?
I'm starting to see why we were waiting around with nothing to do for the longest time.
The fact is, we had no one on our side strong enough to complete this mission. Now, that's changed.
I won't stop! If the cost of saving our future is destroying Tokyo, then so be it!
At this point, whether the barrier is destroyed or not is of little consequence. What I can't comprehend is why you continue to let the Church's heroic lineage do as they please.
It's not as though we don't have the intel to strike. The problem is we've hit our limit. We're at a complete disadvantage, and especially weak in places where gates can't be opened. My question is, when can we expect them to help?
Careful, Jun. You should know better than to refer to them so casually.
Fine. Then you won't mind us finding reinforcements while we're waiting.
We'll return shortly.
Yuri, wait. Please forgive me. Placing you in danger is the last thing I ever wanted. But try to see it from my perspective. You're the only one who can save me. There's nobody else.
Yes, I know, Father.
Good girl.
Today was a huge success for us. These are fantastic results. Barriers in 2 different locations were destroyed, and in record time.
Isn't he expending too much power? He has...
It's fine. if my abilities can help.
We know barriers have been erected around Tokyo. There's only one way to remove their influence. Destroy what protects them. The spiritual sites that keep us from toppling the barriers. Kamina's power is an asset. I don't believe we'd have a chance without it.
Yeah, but come on. Chihiro won't last at the rate he's going.
The agents of chaos won't stop. They'll continue turning people into gates to other worlds unless we act.
Yeah, but...
We have to take down the remaining barriers. Once they've all been eliminated, Tokyo will crumble on its own. Only then will we be able to stop further atrocities from happening.
We have to prevent any more casualties.
Chihiro! Are you okay?
I've been having this dream. I'm afraid if we ease off, someone else will fall victim. And the thought of that, I can't stand it. Until we get rid of the barriers, the future will never be safe.
But do you really think that will...
Are you willing to sacrifice yourself? If so, you need rest. Doctor's orders. Can you see him to his room? I wish I could accompany you, but Sakiyama's waiting for me back at the hospital.
Sure.
Is bed ready?
Did you have fun?
Just what we needed.
What the hell are you talking about? Why don't you get your facts straight?
I think I'm right on the money, given his history of violent tendencies.
You never quit. He's doing this to help, not because he wants destruction.
I'm sure he's volunteering out of the goodness of his heart, not for catharsis. Is demolishing a city enough, or do you have to personally kill someone?
Got it all figured out, huh? You're a vessel of heroic blood. Join us on a mission and see if you're right.
You believe he's doing this for the greater good? Maybe he's got you fooled, kid. But I'm not getting sucked into his death cloud.
I'm not so sure.
What's wrong?
Slow down, Haru! Where are you going?
It finally happened. The heads recognized me. He said tonight I'd get to prove my strength.
No way. Are you talking about that biker gang? Don't tell me you're
They're
still
not
hanging out.
bikers. The group's called Blue Skull, and they're on the right side of history.
Hey! It's nearly time for...
You okay?
Inaki! I'm here. How can I help?
Need medicine.
Let's not do this tonight, okay?
Hate to ask this, but would you be alright going by yourself?
Without you?
Afraid so. We can't afford to have the both of us stay behind. I have a feeling they'll need you.
She who controls information has control over all things. AKA Manazuru's on her way!
What are they doing here?
John.
Wait!
There are no people around. Try summoning monsters now!
That won't be necessary.
You can't just charge in like that. Wait for backup!
Kotetsu!
The barrier! Go take it out!
Gonna need cover, Kome!
Kamina!
Right, they have a defender.
What the hell are those two doing here? Damn it! Who are you? Answer me!
This boy is a novice. Stop hesitating and hit him. Finally, this is getting more entertaining.
Yeah, well, you can tell me all about it when you're in the ICU.
No, he's mine.
I have arrived! And you are? Wait, let me guess, a newbie. Too bad. I'm afraid I can't waste time on small fries like you. I'm after the head. You know, the boss.
You're one of them, aren't you?
The barrier.
Don't resist.
Stay out of this!
What? Where am I? This place. Are we?
This isn't a place. If I had to guess, I'd say we're in a memory.
What the? They vanished. Chihiro.
Hey, wait!
What did you do to her?
You think I know what's going on? You're not able to...
What do you mean?
You can still hold your own. Looks like I gotta pull out all the stops. Go, Densuke!
What the?
Wandering aimlessly won't help you.
Yet you're following me. Or maybe you're plotting something back there? If you won't answer my questions, just keep quiet.
Do you think what you're doing is right?
What'd I just say? If you know the way out, tell me already.
No, wait. We're talking about destroying Tokyo. Do you think it's the right choice?
Not like you care, but I have to save everyone.
Everyone meaning who? What about all the people who are still living in Tokyo? If you destroy the barriers, then the city will crumble to dust. Most of the population won't survive. Does killing innocent people mean nothing to you?
What about you, turning people into gates? Ending despair is immoral, but what you do is okay? Ikuto, Kotetsu's dad, you're responsible. Not anymore. I'm putting a stop to it.
Now would be a great time to reappear, Kamina!
What?
Chihiro's Arcana. I can't detect it anywhere.
This fog, I don't know where the exit is. want to die in here, be my guest.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. As long as I'm with you. It's the best possible scenario. We wouldn't have to fight and we'd both be saved.
Would you shut up? It's not like you'd ever understand.
Then tell me.
There's no salvation, no matter where you look. But if somehow I can eventually find redemption through fighting, well, for me, that'll be enough. The world's made of despair, so who cares the one who does it? No one would miss this planet.
Was the world made of despair and nothing else? Let's become allies. If you're interested, we can join forces and change the world.
What are you saying?
I'm saying let's leave this place together. I'll vouch for you.
I understand. In other words, you knew how to get out the entire time, huh?
I got her! Didn't even see me! So have I proven myself?
Yeah, good job, Haru.
Woohoo!
You just signed your death certificate.
If you're going to keep playing games, I'm walking away. Don't follow me.
Wrong direction. Come on.
Are you ready to plead for mercy?
Like hell I am! I'm not losing to someone who turns people into gates!
Gates! You're dumber than you look! What do you take me for, an agent of chaos?
Yes?
What?
Hold on. Are you saying you're not working alongside Chaos?
No, you aren't either? Talk about a comedy of errors! Not like all of this was my fault. Anyone could have made the same mistake.
That's what you call this?
But just so you know, if we kept fighting, I would have won. Catch you later!
This is the center. I knew its location was the same as in the real world. Deep within this rock, a tremendous amount of power is stored, so much that we were summoned to a place that doesn't exist. Which means if we channel an equal amount into it, that should allow us to return. Not like that.
Don't get in my way. I can do this by myself. If we entered using my strength, we can get out the same way. Isn't that what you said?
Blasting it without control won't work.
I can't change anything from in here. I have to destroy Tokyo. Stop the future. In despair.
Stop it! Don't release your power through force alone. Imagine the energy impacting the target, then control the flow. Now concentrate your power onto a single point. Search for the resonance in the beam.
Wait, don't go.
It's all because of your mother.
What?
What the hell?
Chihiro!
Yuri, don't tell me this boy defeated you.
Kome, we need to retreat.
But we haven't.
This mission, something's wrong.
Fine.
You're not going anywhere!
Fall back, Haru. Don't pursue them.
But, sir!
I'm worried about Yuri. Let's move.
It's all because of your mother. Chihiro? What happened back there? I saw a bright light, then suddenly you were gone. I couldn't detect your arcana anywhere. I was paralyzed until you returned. Are you listening to me? Hey, say something!
I'm sorry, but could you leave me alone for a while?
Are you mad at me?
Please don't make me say it again. Leave me alone.
I'm telling the truth. There was someone else.
Nah, the fall just left you more dazed than usual.
And they used some kind of weird pattern to summon a monster.
I don't see how they could if there weren't any humans around.
Are you talking about that boy with the hairband?
Huh? No, this was a girl.
Kotetsu is telling us the truth. She was from the Guardian State.
Huh? And who are they exactly?
Allow me to explain. The Guardian State has been around since ancient times. They've been the sworn protectors of this island, since long before it was even a country.
So they're...
Does that have something to do with Chihiro disappearing during the battle? The guy with the sunglasses seemed as confused as us. Where'd you go after you were hit by that light?
I don't really know where I was.
Huh?
By the time I came to,
You seemed fine when you gut-kicked Bandana Boy.
Based on what you're telling us, it sounds like you lost some time.
Yeah, on the subject of missing time, quit asking me to show up for every single powwow. Our information's being leaked to the enemy. What? We have a spy?
You think someone plans to kill all of us? No one would dare.
So that ambush was a coincidence? The way I understand it, the Guardian State is involved. Seems they know everything. Then wouldn't that make you the prime suspect? You did refuse to go on the mission. Why would I sell you out? There's nothing to gain from it.
There's no point in us standing around speculating. We'll figure out how to handle this when we make our next move.
I don't know how anyone else here feels, but me? Not that eager to get stabbed in the back.
We're going through with the plan and nothing's changing that.
Now wait. The fact is we were set up.
Are you scared?
I'm saying it's foolish to rush in knowing there's a leak.
Dying ain't high on my priority list.
Our goal is to destroy Tokyo. As fast as possible. Nothing else matters. You understand that, right?
It's all because of your mother.
How have you been holding up recently? The mission's been shelved for now, so it's a good opportunity for you to catch up on some rest. Did something happen?
No. Someone told me something strange. That this is all because of my mother.
Your mother?
I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I can't stop thinking about it.
You mean about her?
That's the thing. I'd never given her much thought until I heard those words.
Chihiro?
Her face. I don't even remember my mother's face.
True, seems I have the advantage. So how about it? Care to take a stroll down memory lane?
Okay, tell me everything.
It's hard to believe you don't remember your own mother, especially with how explosive the story was at the time, pun intended. Go back 10 years. There was a big detonation. The Evolve Science Foundation research facility. That ring any bells?
Sure.
And the person responsible for the attack was none other than your mom. There's more, like how the nature of their research was never made public, and the individual responsible was never found.
What do you mean, never found?
A body wasn't recovered from the site. It's almost as if she disappeared into thin air.
Then she's missing?
If you want my opinion, I think maybe somebody took her out. And maybe you know more than you're letting on. I mean, let's cut to the chase here. You're the one who killed your family.
That's out of line. What are you—
Confession's good for the soul. Be honest, it bothers you. Maybe if I go into detail about how you stabbed your dad, it'll help you start remembering your mom.
You've said enough, Kakihara!
Missing persons, amnesia, what's next? The convenient excuses never end.
You two must have zero social lives, huh? You being here isn't gonna make him get any better, you know. What are you doing? Studying? At this rate, you'll never get into college.
First off, I'm already going to college.
Oh, really? 'Cause I thought you failed once already.
Why are you so mean?
I'll let you know if his condition changes, alright? Go and get some rest.
I've been telling him the same thing.
If it's really all a blank, I could help you out. I'll tell you everything you want to know. All you have to do is embrace the truth.
You're Chihiro Kamina, right?
Detective.
Hey! So we meet again!
Here for a rematch, huh?
Time out! Time out! Like I said, it was an innocent misunderstanding!
Innocent or not, my teammates thought I was a liar thanks to you.
Is that my fault, or are you just untrustworthy?
Interesting. You belong to the heroic lineage. My name is Marie Kurokami, and I'm a member—
I'm Tsubaki Manazuru!
The Guardian State.
Relax. We're not here to fight against you. Not now, at least. That's gonna have to wait for another day.
So, what do you want then?
There's been a series of brutal murders committed throughout Tokyo lately. I assume you've heard.
Just bits and pieces.
The victims were slaughtered, and judging by the wounds on the bodies, a wild animal did it.
Wait, you're not accusing us, are you?
Don't be ridiculous. We've got a suspect. In fact, it's someone you've probably crossed paths with before.
Who is it?
They call him Jun Aoi. Since your heroic lineage, I'm guessing you fought already. He wears a dark blue jacket and sunglasses. Sound familiar to you?
Where can I find the bastard? Answer me!
That's funny. I was about to ask both of you the exact same question.
Calm down. Let go.
Right. I apologize, ma'am.
By the sound of it, I'd say we've hit yet another dead end.
Wait! I'm coming with you to help look! Please, I have to find him!
But why?
For vengeance. I'll never forgive him.
And who's going to babysit him? Very well.
You won't regret it! You're coming too, right, Chihiro?
Sorry.
Yet another failure.
Don't push yourself too hard. Are you dead?
I heard you. I want to rest, but time's running out.
Inuki.
Flying solo, I see.
Yeah.
You show up every day.
Ikuto is a friend of mine. It's my fault this happened.
I don't think you should blame yourself. And I'm sure your friend wouldn't want you to either.
It would be better if he did. I deserve it.
Well, at least his numbers have stabilized, and he's responding well to the treatment. So here's the thing. The Red Mist holds a secret. I've discovered a component that alleviates Arcana Syndrome.
So there's a cure?
The process is slow, but we're getting closer. It's not ready yet, but if I could just make a higher quality fabrication, then I'd be able to save patients, like your friend Ikuto here.
So there's still hope?
Yes, because I refuse to stop searching for a solution. All of us have to do the best we can. Letting them die wasn't an option. I want to leave this life without any regrets weighing me down. Chihiro? You go to the research lab?
I only create destruction. When I seek out salvation, it always leads to more despair.
That's the path Dux has forged.
But she's right, isn't she?
Fate's responsible for leading us to the Maldeus Church. But I'm against taking someone's life. Sacrificing one person to help another is wrong. We should be working towards saving everyone living in Tokyo.
I'm not even sure there's any way we could.
It's possible.
Yeah, well, it's easy to talk about it.
It's also easy to run away from your problems. But you're no longer a child. Tell me what's going on inside your head.
I want forgiveness. To escape from despair. I don't want to kill or destroy.
Then why do you?
Because there's no redemption for me.
It's going to be okay. I came up with the treatment, didn't I? No matter how crazy it is, as long as you never give up, you can uncover the solution eventually.
Really? Do you think so?
When you sincerely want it, yes. If you need my help, then I'll offer it.
Yes.
I'm glad we'll be working together, Chihiro.
You don't know how much that means, Doctor.
One more thing, my name's not Doctor. You can call me Inuki.
Sure, Doctor.
We haven't found any clues, much less Jonawi.
Based on the victim's wounds, it seems fairly obvious that all of the murders were committed by the same individual.
I agree with you.
Given the evidence, my theory is a familiar's responsible for the murders, killing people without anyone taking notice. Do you think that's possible?
Nope.
In that case, the perpetrator we're chasing might be something entirely different.
Okay, your research lab. How may I...
Doctor, is Inuki there?
Your manners could use some work.
Put him on now!
Not until you ask me nicely. Hey, what happened?
Inuki. No more. No one's dying on my watch. Where did you go?
Come over here, Doctor.
Doctor?
I just missed him. He couldn't have gotten too far on foot. We can still find...
Let her go!
Easy.
Hurry before he gets away. Don't worry about me, okay?
I won't leave you!
Good I thought I was dead. Talk about a close call.
Did you witness June Aoi in the alley?
By the time I arrived, all I saw was the victim and his familiar.
Are you saying it was acting independently of him? What did it look like?
I'm not sure how I would describe it, other than the fact that it was totally different from the familiars we've seen before.
Yeah. It also had the ability to completely erase its presence.
How are we supposed to find this guy when all we have is a picture? You're defying Jun's orders? I never said that. I'm just being real here.
And what's so special about this guy?
Doesn't matter. Jun says find him, we find him.
Don't we get any more details? Like, are we allowed to kill this dude?
Negative. And if we do run across him, we're supposed to, quote, keep our distance.
I'm starving. Hey, losers. I bought us some dinner. The hell? What's that?
Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't able to answer the phone earlier. So what was going on over at the hospital?
Oh, it was nothing.
Well, is Inuki there?
Not at the present moment. He stepped outside.
I have a bad feeling about this. Like, something's gonna happen to him if we don't intervene.
You're being paranoid. Everything is perfectly normal. He's just exhausted from all the research he's been conducting.
Why are you calling at this hour?
I need to know if Inuki stopped by the church.
Not that I know of.
Do me a favor, could you ask the others to keep an eye out for him in case he shows up?
What's this about?
I dreamed that Inuki was going to die.
A dream? What are you talking about?
I'm serious, you have to believe me.
I'm too busy to listen to your divinations.
This is real! What can I do? How am I supposed to save him?
No matter how crazy it is, as long as you never give up, you can uncover the solution eventually.
As long as I don't quit, there's a way. But first, I need to find where he is.
What's your location? Kamina's looking for you.
Sorry, I'm busy.
What about your research?
I've got you, haven't I?
Don't be selfish.
You're right. Try getting away now.
They got him!
Where is he?
First, what about the Blue Skulls he killed?
I'll settle the score. You can leave it to me.
we're all gonna wait here patiently until Jun arrives.
Jun's coming here?
If so, then I suggest you leave right away.
Huh. Nice try, old man.
Why don't you stay right where you are?
Inuki! Why are you here?
Who's this guy?
I'm glad you're all right. Stay away! Far away! But you don't understand. I've been looking all over for you. Look, I care about you, which is why you shouldn't get involved here. I had a dream that you might be in danger.
Enough small talk.
I have no business with you. Stay out of my way.
Oh, a tough guy.
Sounds like a challenge. Let's take him.
Inuki!
He's getting away! Damn! Going after him! You were supposed to be watching.
Like I could have predicted he'd jump into the bay.
Jun's not gonna be happy about this.
No way I'm the one telling him.
Why did you run?
Any luck? I'm not surprised.
I managed to identify our traitor. It's Inuki Akaya. This is the orphanage, Hikari. Both Inuki Akaya and Jun Aoi were raised here. It wouldn't be...
So he was working for Chaos the entire time. No wonder he opposed every decision the church made.
Hold on a minute. We can't determine that he's a traitor based on a single photo.
Guess who managed the orphanage he was raised in? None other than the Aval Science Foundation.
Hold on. Not that Aval.
From manufacturing everyday necessities to public works, on the surface their image is clean. But in reality, they're in the business of weapons development and illegal experimentation.
The truth behind the Aval Science Foundation has been revealed. The company is operated by agents of Chaos.
What? Thanks to the good doctor, now we know who's pulling the strings.
I'm still not convinced.
Here. This is the Foundation's president, Aldo Grumman Shiraki. And the young woman standing beside him is his daughter, Yuri Shiraki. She look familiar to you?
Yeah, that's right. Inuki was the one who leaked our strategy to the other side.
But why?
He wanted to protect the children of Hikari. Remember the barrier? If we had managed to destroy it, those kids, they would have been...
wiped out.
It's not your fault. You didn't know. Inuki's only concern was protecting the lives of our family, saving our home from destruction.
What?
You heard me. I was raised there, the same as him. It was a facility used for experimental education. Because we were branded as failures, we were ultimately discarded. That's pretty much the only reason we're all still alive. But Inuki, he's still suffering from the after effects of the procedures. And I'm worried he doesn't have much time left.
Why were you smiling?
aren't they? This is the Rosemary Garden.
You're Yuri. Shiraki.
Remember the hot cocoa we used to drink? I can't get it out of my head. I tried to make some myself, but I could never get it to taste quite the same as your mother's recipe.
I'm sorry. I don't remember. The truth is, someone told me your name.
I see.
I have nothing. I can't do anything. I'm about to lose someone important.
But that isn't true. I know you'll be fine, Chihiro. Trust me. If you don't have any objections, I'll help you.
It's strange. Whenever we're together, I don't care which sides we're on. It seems unimportant. Listen, Yuri, there are a lot of questions I want to ask.
Like what?
About my past, and all the things I've lost. We're alone, so what's the harm in talking? I don't want to think about fighting. Mind if I sit by you?
Talk to me.
With the gang.
Yeah, about that. You wouldn't mind if we tagged along, right?
Your friends. I'm sorry for what I did to them. I know. My heroic lineage power is barely keeping the monster at bay. Do it.
Come with me. There has to be a way to fix this.
No, I'm not going back to the Foundation.
We don't have time to argue.
You're the only one I can depend on.
Stop being so selfish! Don't you realize you're the closest thing I have to a brother?
I know. That's why I'm asking.
Inuki!
Quick, before it's too late! Let me die as your brother and not a monster! Chihiro!
Even his heroic lineage is out of control. He's using his blood armaments. No telling what they'll do in that form.
What is he?
Impossible.
So, who's going to tell me where to find June?
I haven't seen him around.
You don't say. That's hard to believe.
Heroic lineage?
Yeah.
It looks like things just got complicated.
We'll wait, see what they do. Don't attack first.
Since when do I provoke fights?
Don't you recognize me? Stop! I don't want to hurt you!
I don't understand. Why is this happening?
What incredible power.
I know you're in there somewhere. I'm going to save you. I just have to control my energy like I did then. I need more. It's not enough.
The idiot. He's gonna overflow if he uses his power like that.
It's not working like it was before. Why isn't my power listening to me?
It vanished. So, the kid's trying to amplify his power. It's almost as though he's... The Lord of Familiar.
Stop!
Inuki?
Hey, you guys, what are those lights?
Whatever they are, it doesn't look good.
It's Jun.
He's forcing him to absorb his power. What are you planning to do?
Promise me you won't share my fate. That you'll keep fighting and never give in to despair.
Stop it! You'll kill yourself!
As long as you never quit, your wishes will come true. Learn to control your power. Save the others.
Stop, Inuki! Don't do this!
The future's not written in the stars. Make it your own! I believe in you, Chihiro.
Inuki, no!
Why did you...
If he's the one, the Lord of Vermilion, will I be able to beat him? Goodbye, brother.
We should be celebrating. That makes one less heroic blood in this world. Oh, and choosing to liquefy the dock was exquisite, I gotta say.
We're making the final adjustments to the experiment. The day of the second Great Collapse is rapidly approaching.
For that to happen.
I know.
But...
Our immediate goal should be the slaughter of the remaining heroic blood. Imagine if they interfered. How inconvenient that would be.
Sounds like you're hungry for more. The good news is they're in a weakened state. So what better time to strike? The newbie agrees with me, right?
Totally. Why wait?
Do you share this sentiment, Yuri?
I do.
Very well then. Go kill them all. Bring death to the heroic lineage.
I'm pumped! What's our strategy? Do we split up? And who do we kill first?
We'll start with Chihiro Kamina. Although, we won't give him a quick death. He took my brother from me. Only after we inflict unspeakable suffering will we put him out of his misery. You're not invited. Your personal feelings would get in the way. Haru and I will handle this. Let's head out.
You got it!
Inaki.
As long as you never quit, you'll find a solution. The future's not written in the stars! Make it your own!
I wish I was more like you. Shiraki, hi.
Thank goodness. Please, I want to hear what's on your mind.
No, I think you should go first.
It's good to see you again.
But for some reason, every time I come here, it fills me with a sense of peace.
I know what you mean. Whenever I need to think or clear my head, I always wind up here. You know, I was hoping that I would get to see you today.
I felt the same.
Here, try it. I've been experimenting with the recipe, hoping to recreate the flavor. Be honest.
It's really good.
Yeah, but it's not quite right. I still feel like it's missing something. A gentle calming taste. The way your mother made it.
That's right. Everything happened because of my mother.
I'm sorry?
It's what you said before. Tell me, what did you mean by that?
Are you sure?
I want to know.
Your mother's name was Professor Mitsuki. She'd been working with Father.
That is, until the accident 13 years ago. I have no idea what kind of experiment was being conducted, but whatever they were testing, it ended in failure. Your mother vanished, swallowed up by another world. Everything changed that day. My father stopped being kind. He wouldn't even look me in the eye. It was around that time he started using Tokyo to open gates into other worlds, and there was you. You stopped visiting this place after the accident. I wanted to search for you, but my father wouldn't allow it. I learned the truth about your father recently, but while you were gone, I was so lonely. I've missed you. But I had no choice except to live my life the way my father demanded. Being by his side is where I belonged. The thing is, he saw me as a vessel, a carrier of heroic blood. Not as Yuri, his daughter. He forced me to fight against other vessels. When we were finally reunited, I was ordered to kill you. This war, us, the people I've hurt. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Yuri. I'm feeling a little better. Here you go. Thanks again for the cocoa.
Sure.
Inaki. My mother. Yuri. And... Kotetsu! I'm not gonna let that happen, not to my best friend. I've got to find him! This is what Inaki meant. Swept away by fate. Kotetsu!
Hey, Tsubaki!
Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you weren't busy.
What was that? I can't hear you!
I mean, you straight up saved me the other night. It'd be rude of me not to repay you.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Get ready. Hold on tight.
I can't hear you!
Where is he?
Wow, this is great.
It's one of the best views of Tokyo. Too bad only those of us inside the mist can see it. On my top scenic spots list, this ranks at number 8.
And how big is this list?
Big. I'll show you all of them. You can find new ones. Places I haven't seen yet.
I sure could use some food.
Yeah? I've got a restaurant list too.
What should I do? How can I stop my dream of Kotetsu from becoming real?
Father.
Good. You're still here.
Chihiro?
I need your help.
My stomach's growling. How much longer do we have to do this? Not like we're gonna learn anything watching them flirt from a distance. Let's grab them and hit the drive-thru.
That girl is with the Guardian State.
Huh?
She's in the way of our mission. Guess we'll have to kill her, too.
A dream?
And they play out the same way. It's red. Then I see someone important in my life. The worst part is in the dream, they're always dead. First Kotetsu's dad. After that, I saw Inuki. Later on, they were both killed. It became reality. This one was about Kotetsu. He's like a brother to me and the only family I have left. It's ridiculous, thinking dreams control us. But I can't stop feeling like they're more than just nightmares. Yeah, I know. Not like anyone would believe me.
So why? Why are you telling me?
Because you opened up to me, told me about your life, and helped me piece together some of mine. And I guess because you're you.
Thank you.
If it turns out to be fate, and the future can't be changed, I still have to try. I can't lose Kotetsu.
Honestly, what I think is you can fight back against whatever stands in your way. As long as you have the courage to face your fears, then change is possible. At least I hope so.
I'm just curious. If you did know something, you would tell me, right? I'm sorry. I should...
No, it's all right. Listen.
Chihiro, we need your help!
Where are you?
You got here so quick. Did you run all the way?
Now I owe Chihiro for saving my life. Thanks for treating us. But you know what's crazy? How Kotetsu and I both forgot our wallets. Weird, huh? Never happening again.
Your call really had me worried.
Know what'll give you a guaranteed heart attack? Getting the check and realizing you can't pay for it.
So maybe I exaggerated a little bit. Are you upset?
I'm glad you're okay.
Come on, Chihiro. There's no need to get worked up. What the hell is he doing here? Now our whole plan to beat them down is ruined. Huh? What's so funny?
It's all so predictable. I swore I'd take my time torturing him. But I'm too damn impatient to let him walk. He won't escape me. I'll tear him limb from limb. You can handle the woman.
Down. Come on, Chihiro, I'm sorry. You again?
Kotetsu! Hold it! Don't worry, your boyfriend's in good hands.
What are you waiting for, Kamina? Or have you already written off your friend?
Wanna fight? Fine!
I'm not gonna go easy on you, even if you are a woman.
Akira would try and talk me out of it, but you need to be shut up for good. Dinsuke!
Let him go!
It's too late. Run. Don't think of moving. Painful, isn't it? But I haven't even started with you yet. an unspeakable death, all for the likes of this trash. There was no need for him to shorten his life. He deserved a more respectable end. He wasn't like me, he was...
You mean Anuki?
His blood's on your hands. You used him to selfishly feed your power.
You're wrong! I wanted to save Anuki!
Don't say another word! You don't deserve to speak his name!
Kotetsu! What are you doing here?
Yuri, explain yourself. Don't do this!
Forgive me.
Look out!
Tougher than you look, but just as dumb. Sorry, there's no way you're surviving! Or not. Where's Kotetsu?
I'm here. Hey, I'm sorry. Everything's okay. Yuri, thank you.
I refuse to stand by and do nothing. Whatever the consequences.
But you helped us. You can't go back now.
I know. It's fine.
It's not. You just saved both of our lives. It's my turn to save you. Listen. I want you to come along with us. Please.
You're late.
So why did we have to meet out here exactly?
That's on me. I asked you all to come.
Who's there?
Hey, how you doing?
Seriously?
Didn't expect us, did you?
The Guardian State's here?
I'd like to make a proposal. Instead of fighting, our group should be working together.
Is that supposed to be some kind of joke?
Well, personally, I wouldn't mind if we teamed up.
You be quiet, Tsubaki. And don't think for 1 second that I'm not aware of your involvement with these people. You're a member of the Guardian State. Your thoughtless actions won't be quickly forgiven.
Don't forget that they're responsible for destroying the barriers protecting Tokyo.
We're the ones trying to save the world.
I've had just about enough of your fanaticism.
That's so. You'll have to excuse me, but I don't find your views exceptionally persuasive, especially when they come from an organization that claims it's protecting the country while slaying anyone who opposes them.
No one gets away with insulting the Guardian State. Come to me!
I, Suruga Jumonji, call forth Leofall!
You wanna fight?
Wait! Calm down, Julian Suruga. We haven't even heard Chihiro out yet.
Chaos will continue to stain the world. Destroying Tokyo is the only way to stop
There's a way to save the world without sacrificing Tokyo.
That's possible?
We're listening. Elaborate.
He's obviously lying.
Of course he's making it up. You know there's no other way. That's why you've destroyed your share of the city, right?
We can change our fate.
Yuri Shiraki,
She's an agent of chaos! You're working with them now?
Just listen! Yuri is on our side!
You're kidding.
This must be the Foundation's doing.
She saved Kotetsu. We can trust her.
Are you serious?
He's telling the truth, Tsubaki. She rescued me. I owe my life to Yuri.
Since I woke up after the Great Collapse, I've been having these awful nightmares. Dreams about the ones I love as Kotetsu's dad, then Inuki. No matter how hard I fought, I couldn't change the outcome.
Prophetic visions of death. Those would happen to you.
And then I saw Kotetsu was next. I thought that it was over, that he couldn't escape his fate.
But look, I'm alive, aren't I?
Because fate can change. Yuri's the one who taught me that. I have all the proof I need. Kotetsu's life shows that we're in control of how this ends. I'm in charge of my own destiny.
Oh yeah? I like the sound of that.
But your original objective was to destroy this city. Isn't it a bit late to stop now?
Aval's goal is to exterminate the heroic lineage. In order to do that, they caused the Great Collapse and are turning people into gates. The Maldeus Church wants to destroy the source of the gates, which just happens to be Tokyo. That's how they plan on protecting the heroic lineage.
There is simply no other choice.
There's a third option available. The heroic lineage survives without leveling Tokyo in the process. As long as we're alive, we can stop Chaos's plan. And if we all work together, we should be able to overcome the Foundation.
We'd no longer have to be enemies.
I will never trust these people.
But Shoko...
The heroic lineage is killed, or Tokyo is destroyed. It can only be one or the other.
Yuri thought her only choice was to fight, yet she joined us, and Kotetsu was supposed to die. If their fates can change, then so can yours.
You've been so misled by your love affair that you dare lecture us about fate? You really have some nerve.
I just don't want any more people to have to die! I'm begging you. Please help me.
Well, you already know my answer. I'm with you, man.
Since Kotetsu's down to play, I guess there's no harm jumping on board. How about you?
If it means getting Haru back, then count me in.
I'll be fighting with you idiots as well, so you'd better be grateful.
You can do whatever you want.
We will continue to fulfill our duties as members of the Guardian State. We don't require the help of sinners.
Better be careful. If you get involved, that kid might be dreaming of you next.
Duly noted. I'm helping anyway.
Do you really trust him that much?
Can anyone tell me where Yuri is?
Maybe she betrayed us.
Tell me, have you heard anything at all, Jun?
Not a word.
It's true my daughter is a fool, but she's still useful to us for the time being. Go and find her.
Try to help you out and you ignore me?
Get involved and I die, right? Not like you have that problem. Seems like it'd take a lot to kill you.
Resiliency is one of my few good attributes.
If I had a real chance to change the present, I would take it, even if it meant death.
There's no guarantee things will improve, though. What happens in the past determines the future. If his hands are already covered in blood, it stands to reason any world he creates will be equally blood-soaked. Nothing good will ever come from trusting him. He even killed his own father to survive.
Are you sure about that?
Meaning?
Come with me.
Were you waiting long?
No.
I'm pretty confident I got it this time.
These reports are from 13 years ago. When I learned Chihiro Kamina was a vessel of heroic blood, I acquired them immediately. Autopsy report, crime scene photos, info that was never made public. You've been convinced you knew the truth all this time. Did you consider you might be wrong?
So you're saying he didn't kill his father? 13 years ago, a family forced into a double suicide was discovered in the Chichibusanshin neighborhood. The 7-year-old son was rescued in a weakened state, but his father had been dead for nearly 2 weeks. It's assumed that the boy had spent the entire span of time next to his parents' corpse.
My dad, I think he's dead. It was my fault. I killed my dad.
Shortly after he was found, the boy fell into a coma, and when he woke up, he had no memory of what had happened.
It's right there! He confessed to the officers that arrived at the scene! The kid pled guilty!
It's likely he was just confused.
Wasn't it? Then it was reported as a forced double suicide.
There were bruises on Chihiro Kamina's throat that indicated he'd been choked. It could be that his father tried to strangle him, but changed his mind and stabbed himself instead.
It was the kid who murdered him! He used a broken piece of glass to do it! The cuts on his hands are all the proof you need.
Kakihara, you are a journalist, aren't you? Shouldn't you be open to finding out the truth? As I said, some of this wasn't made public. What was thought to be the father's dying message was found at the scene.
Doesn't look like much to me.
If you want my personal interpretation of it, I'd say he was trying to tell his son to keep living.
You think? Actually, no way. His son stabbed him. Why would he?
Hey, Kakihara. Just wanting somebody to die can be simple, but telling them to live isn't easy. Especially for someone who's about to lose their own life. Wouldn't you agree?
He didn't kill him?
Yeah, what is it? Right, got it. Tomorrow morning. That was Kamina.
I can't. I refuse to accept this.
Kakihara.
This damn kid! He freed himself from the father who was trying to kill them both! Instead of giving up, he killed his own parent!
Here's what we know. The Foundation is attempting to bring about a second Great Collapse.
No way, a second one?
They can do that? In preparation for it, my father moved a number of large machines out of our research lab.
What kind of machines?
I wish I knew.
And where were they sent to?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
It's fine. Knowing the Foundation's plan is a huge step. He did good.
But if they cause another great collapse, doesn't that mean we're gonna be turned into those monsters?
Don't be deceived by their falsehoods. You're simply trying to incite needless worry so we fall into your trap, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
I already told you Yuri is on our side now. We can trust her.
Definitely. She did save my life after all.
Let's investigate immediately.
You'll all regret this. Just you wait.
Everyone sure is friendly.
Yeah, they are. And now Kurakami and her friends are going to be helping us. Saving Kotetsu made this possible. You've done so much for us.
I just wanted to help. And if I can continue to be of use, I will.
Yuri. So, did you bring it?
Yes, but
I want to remember. Please.
There's no need to rush. You can take your time.
The only memories I have left are built on despair. And if I want a new future, then I'll need something that gives me more support. You said my mother caused all this. And you know what? Maybe you're right. But still, if she set everything into motion, maybe that's why we were reunited. It was because of her.
You really think so?
And I'm glad. You gave me the strength to face things head on. I have hope and courage because of you.
Chihiro.
Finally, there's a chance to regain what was lost. I can see my fate beginning to The Tempest, huh?
Your mother was the one who gave this to me. It was the first thing that came to mind while looking for keepsakes.
It happens to be my favorite play. Just when everything seems hopeless, they all find a way to be happy in the end. As you from crimes would pardoned be, let your indulgence set me free. Those are the last lines.
Why'd you leave? Tell me why. Why? Mitsuki, why won't you come home to me? I need you. Why? Why? Why can't you come back? Did you abandon me? Why? Why? You left me. Why? 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 Why did you kill your father?
Report on the Aval city by force. Numerous vehicles have been coming and going. They could be transporting the machines that Yuri Shiraki mentioned before. I'm going to get a closer look. Signing off. How awful. This is... Somehow they're artificially creating barriers. Imagine if there were machines like this on all the properties the Foundation acquired recently. If my hunch proves correct, then... Who's there?
Quite beautiful, don't you agree? Feel honored I'm offering this ultimate requiem in your name.
Are you okay, Chihiro?
What happened to me?
I'm not entirely sure. You touched the book and collapsed.
Oh, right.
Did you remember anything?
Not yet. Sorry. Wait a second. I had a new dream.
Pluto!
By my hand, I'll shatter the demon's night and illuminate the paths of darkness. And now, death has arrived. Death has truly arrived.
Don't think you've won just yet. You underestimate my familiar. Pluto!
Bringing a swift death unto the undying. Such is the nature of the Reaper's scythe.
You'll pay! Tokatsu!
I shall sing your praises. Death is kind to all.
You can't reach me from there!
Death has arrived indeed.
Where's Kurokami?
We can't seem to get a hold of her.
She probably got what she deserved. Deceived by the enemy until the very end. Guess the Guardian state isn't so special.
Be quiet. Come on.
Hey, don't yell at me. You can listen to her last message yourself.
If she's in trouble, it's all your fault.
Look, Chihiro.
Kurokami! What happened? Who did this to you? Tell me! This is... Wait, did you discover something? Kurokami!
Marie, no!
She's gone.
As I expected, one step closer to fulfilling Chaos's plan. This is what he wanted, isn't it, Yuri?
But I didn't.
Kurokami was foolish enough to believe in your words, and died without even realizing she'd been lied to.
No, you're wrong! Yuri would never...
Father?
Splendid work. I'm so proud of you, daughter.
So it really was you! Wait, no,
She was just doing her job.
She's not going with you! She's staying right here!
No. You must realize the best place for you is by your father's side. Can't you see that? You don't belong with their kind anymore.
He's right. You can go home with him, Yuri.
Just hang on! There must be some mistake!
I don't see one. Kurokami told us that she wanted to trust you. In the end, she did. And look where that faith in you got her!
I'm telling you the truth. Please believe me. Yuri didn't betray her.
How blind can you be?
Marie was a really good person. She didn't deserve this fate.
Kotetsu.
Don't keep me waiting. Come along.
Everyone, listen. She didn't... Yuri, please come back! No! Don't leave with them! Don't go! Stop and think about this! You can't.
Insolent child! Your own father! Even with the death of one of the heroic lineage, I will never forgive you for betraying me! Listen closely. That place is important to me and Mitsuki. You understand? I'll tell you this once. You are not permitted there!
You want to apologize? In case you forgot, we lost a valuable warrior. Surely you understand now, Tsubaki. It's impossible to work alongside these sinners. I only wish we didn't have to lose a teammate to prove it. There are enemies, nothing more.
You're wrong! We're your allies.
Allies, is it? You were just betrayed by a woman you were convinced was on your side.
Yuri didn't.
I have zero intentions of being stabbed in the back. Never contact us again.
Before you go, here.
Keep your rock. We don't need it.
Are you crazy? These are...
What, exactly? Kurokami is dead because of you. And you think giving us a stone will earn you forgiveness? I don't have time for this.
Tsubaki.
Fog density is stable at over 98%.
Hey, why not show your face already? You must be tired of conserving your strength.
Begin the test. Artificial Keystone 6. Final test.
Resonance volume at maximum strength.
What did you expect, befriending an agent of chaos? Fate is carved in stone. There's no way to alter it.
Our relationship with the Guardian State is beyond repair. So what now?
I don't know.
You better think of something! Kurokami died because she trusted you. And your answer is, I don't know? How many will it take before you're satisfied? How many do you have to kill?
I'm sorry, but... I don't...
You're sorry? Then fix this.
I was never willing to depend on the Guardian State to begin with. As I've always said, destroying Tokyo is the
Kotetsu.
only way to save the world.
Give me Kurokami's blood crystal.
Oh, okay.
And just where are you going?
To continue with Inuki's research. If you want to save the world, then this is how we're gonna do it.
We're leaving. Come on. I have my own method of handling things.
What? You can't.
Kakihara, wait up!
Don't you understand your noble calling? How can you turn your back on it? Destroying Tokyo is the only way. Otherwise, we're all doomed. Is that what you want?
She left us with our best lead. Let's see if we can't uncover what she's been working on.
It's a list. These are properties owned by Aval.
All the land the Foundation's been forcibly acquiring around the city. Most likely Kurokami discovered something at one of these locations and was killed for it. It's up to me to avenge her death. This is where we part ways. You can do whatever you want.
After everything we've been through? You and I are a team, and I'm not abandoning you.
What are you waiting for? Let's go find out why Aval wanted those properties.
Right.
You have something to say? Well, here I am. Or maybe you've come here to kill me.
What? No, I only wanted...
I bet you anything you dreamed of my death.
Tell me that's not true.
This is great news. Now I finally get the chance to cover one of the deaths you're responsible for firsthand.
How can you joke about this?
He has a point.
We ought to thank him for bringing me the scoop. We're usually the ones that have to chase down the story leads.
You realize I don't want you to die.
You're gonna make me weepy. In all seriousness, I see right through your saint act. You're doing this for yourself and Yuri Shiraki. You can't change fate unless you can change your dreams. And you can't change the fact that it's your destiny to kill one another.
You know what? Maybe so.
You're a monster.
I'm delighted to hear that. Now, tell me about how you killed your father.
I couldn't care less if you hate me. I don't have to like you either. It doesn't matter. I have to do something. We'll change our destiny. We'll do it for Inuki and Kurokami. They trusted us to carry on their mission. Kakihara!
If you don't want to die, here's a suggestion. Stay as far away from me as possible.
Don't come near him again, you hear me?
I didn't recognize his eyes. They belonged to someone trying to live. Not the Chihiro Kamina I've been pursuing.
Our goal is progressing smoothly, but it's likely we've been discovered. I want you to tighten security. Lay out a trap and put the church out of their misery.
As long as Chihiro Kamina is mine.
No, Jun. Your judgment has been clouded by hate.
Hey! Wait up!
He's a fool. Though he has a point, Chihiro Kamina continues to be a thorn in our side.
Almost tempting your daughter to leave us, for example.
That's not the issue. The problem is an alliance was nearly formed between the Church and the Guardian State. And at the center of this plot was Chihiro Kamina. The boy managed to temporarily it takes to become the Lord of Vermilion.
I hope you're safe.
Kakihara's next?
Guess so. Chihiro said that's what he dreamt.
He'll fight and try to stop it.
So what should we do?
That depends on who you're asking right now. A member of the Guardian State or Tsubaki?
Huh?
I don't mind helping out a friend. We are friends, aren't we?
What did you stumble on, Kurokami? The message she left Tsubaki Manazuru was her last communication. Call history seems normal. That's it! Oh. After After all this craziness, you're still beside me. Tsubasa, you in there? Hold on. Coincidence? No. Shoko wanted us to eliminate the barriers in order to destroy Tokyo. He doesn't know when to quit.
What did you want to tell me?
Huh? Is that some kind of a joke? You're the one who's following me, kid.
I just want to protect you.
The thought of dying doesn't bother me at all. Matter of fact, it's been a long time coming.
Huh?
My parents saw a way out of their money problems. Suicide. I was supposed to die with them. In the end, they abandoned me. I was a precocious brat. I could tell my parents were never really fond of me. But to this day, I still don't know why they decided to leave me behind. Well, what about you? Why'd you refuse to die with your old man? Your father wanted to take you with him. Why'd you reject his wishes? You were so reluctant to die yourself. You took out your own father? Time to finally admit it. You murdered him so that you could live.
I don't care about living!
You what?
But ever since, it's been endless suffering. Not knowing if I was responsible or not. I wished I died, or that I could have traded places with him. But there has to be some good reason I'm still alive. That's it. The reason I can't die yet.
There they are. Those eyes. They were darker than a moonless night. No matter how carefree you tried to act. Filled with regret and despair. Even though you murdered your father, you still sought redemption. I could tell. You craved it. More than anything. If you were going to despair, you should have just died beside him. And if you do want to live, stop looking so damn hopeless. I don't care who forgives you, but I promise it won't be me. At least that's what I used to believe. Now you have the eyes of a man interested in living. You were betrayed by a woman, abandoned by your friends, lost everything, and you still want to keep going. The truth.
What are we doing here?
These are the GPS coordinates of Kurokami's final call, according to her history. Did you call anyone?
Kotetsu. Kakihara, why did you talk to me last night?
Because I wanted to find answers.
You are a journalist, aren't you? Then shouldn't you be open to finding out the truth?
If I'm being honest, I don't know why I opened up like that. Don't know why I'm out here at night walking around or why I invited you. But if I accept things on the surface without investigating, I'm no journalist. You're absolutely certain there's a reason you survived, right?
I am.
This device most likely generates artificial barriers.
Are there more?
Based on the data Kurokami left behind, there are 7 on the map. It appears they're strategically placed around the city.
What does it mean?
My guess, they're trying to erect new barriers instead of relying on what's already here. Shoko's wasting a lot of time trying to destroy the old ones if they can be manufactured.
Is that the only thing this machine is for?
It's excessive even for the agents of chaos. They've got something big in...
Clever boy. But poor Icarus, you've flown too close to the sun and now your wings are melting.
Look out! Stay back! I'll protect you!
Kaburagi Kark?
You know him?
What, do you live in a cave? He's a famous pianist. Even I've got his albums.
The world has branded me decadent, but all I wish is to share my music. I offer this piece to you, A beautiful requiem. Listen and die.
No, you don't!
Tsubasa!
How'd she hit her from there?
You're the one that murdered Kurokami!
The Reaper doesn't remember all those he's granted death.
You bastard.
Death comes for all. It's inevitable.
Dad! What's wrong?
No, it's
Get a grip on yourself, Kamina!
I call this piece Binding Spell.
Go on, break his spell! What happened to all that power you had?
my blood armaments! I can't use them for some reason!
What?
My melodies capture people's hearts. But yours must be very guilty. It refuses to give in to my song and break free.
Wait, you're helping me?
I'm just as surprised as you are.
How disrespectful, interrupting the performance.
You have to get away while you can!
I've still got some questions that need answering. And until I get them, no one's checking out.
Then you will die together.
Look out!
Oh, Tsubasa!
I need to share something with you.
Keep living.
Survive.
Tsubasa!
There's no need for grieving. Death is but a moment's parting.
What are you doing?
I hear the incessant wailing of your soul.
Shut your mouth!
You're just one more note in my symphony. Play it for me, the Rhapsody of Death.
Kakihara! Saren!
Nobody lays a finger on Chihiro!
You saved me.
Making you admit your guilt was my life's purpose. The thing that kept me going. I didn't have the strength to acknowledge my own parents had rejected me. If you love somebody, you should take them with you. I couldn't bring myself to forgive you for refusing to die beside your father. Now I see that I was wrong all this time. I lost sight of the...
Kakihara!
Run, Chihiro! Go now!
Listen, you didn't kill your father. I reviewed the case documents again. He must have returned to his senses after he was stabbed. He feared what he'd become. You. So you wouldn't end up being a murderer. So you could continue to live.
Are you telling me the truth right now?
You did not kill your father!
Kark! Kakihara!
Chihiro, are you okay?
Kotetsu! That's the same man who killed Kurakami!
Then that bastard's going to pay. We're not letting him escape.
You got it.
That's all for today.
Where do you think you're going?
Serdid. You mean that he's...
You should feel honored. Looks like I gave my life protecting you. It's a bit out of character if you ask me. Or maybe I was jealous all along.
What?
Nothing. It's in the past now. It's ancient history. Turns out in the end, you and I were the same. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Live. Survive, Chihiro Kamina.
I have a message for you. It's from Kurokami, Inuki Akeya, Tsubasa, and your father. They wanted me to pass it on. You have to keep living. You hear me?
What about you?
There's a reason you've made it this far, kid. And hell, maybe I was left alive this long so I could have the chance to get this off of my chest. There's gonna come a time you'll tell someone what I told you.
Kakihara, don't you die!
Tsubasa. Father. Mother.
You got to hold on!
Another one lost. Fate is truly unfaithful. And yet somehow Kotetsu was spared. I chalked it up as a rare blessing. But then why tease us?
Regardless, at the rate we're going.
Correct. They'll be annihilated again.
Again?
Chaos's plan is destroyed or not. If the last one is connected, there will be a second grid collapse. And chaos will reign.
I refuse to let that happen.
The time has come to settle this. We cannot afford to retreat. Soon the heroic lineage will be down to one.
Yes, I understand.
Do it for the splendid new world. Sorry to say, Akira's the only one who's up for joining our cause.
We thank you, both of you. Welcome.
Do you really know what the Foundation's intentions are?
Yeah. Thanks to Kurokami and Kakihara.
I can't believe he's dead too.
For the longest time, I hated that man. He was always hounding Chihiro. Turns out he was good. It's not fair.
Our fight's far from over. They've forged the path. Now the rest is in our hands. We're going to put a stop to Chaos's plans and survive no matter what.
I'm surprised a member of the Guardian State wants to work with us. After what happened to Marie Kurokami, I would have figured that they'd had enough.
Really? You're bringing that up now?
Akira and I both know she acted on her own free will. We're doing the exact same thing.
It has nothing to do with the Guardian State.
Yeah, well right now we need all the help we can get.
I'm sure you do. The 6 installed machines are projecting barriers around each other, making them impossible to destroy. And once the break collapse, your chances of surviving afterward are practically zero.
And we just have to stop them before they connect to the final one. According to the information Kakihara left me, the last machine will be installed at the recently completed Infinity Theater. The performance hall was built by Eval.
That puts any doubt to rest.
Kakihara was useless when he was alive, but in the end, he actually helped us out.
You find that funny?
What's this? I figured his death would bring you some sense of relief. At long last, the nuisance who kept digging into your past is gone.
Don't start. Before he died, Kakihara told me to live. The same as Inuki. I'm going to fulfill their wish.
It's good to hear that you'll swing your blade and without the slightest bit of hesitation. Even if Yuri Shiraki is among the enemies you'll be facing.
You need to work on your motivational speeches.
Ignore her.
Nothing's gonna make me quit. I promise. I'll change fate with my own hands.
It's time. Gentlemen, the second great collapse is upon us. Is infallible. We still can't let our guard down.
The final battle. What about Yuri?
She is of no use to us.
Speaking of dead weight, what about you-know-who? Guess they're saving their strength? How disappointing if they turn out to be even more useless than Yuri.
You're talking about Chiyu, my masterpiece. Don't you dare compare the two of them.
Ooh, scary.
Even your own daughter, huh?
Meaning?
You're so eager to abandon your experimental subjects without a second thought.
My test subjects? I'm not in the habit of remembering my failures. If you don't want to be scrapped, you'd better show me how useful you can be, too.
Give me the chance. Let me kill Chihiro Kamina.
You'll be defending the other 6 locations.
But that's absurd. If the heroic lineage wants to destroy the last machine, Kamina is guaranteed to show up. Grumman, this doesn't make any sense. I want some answers.
He really doesn't get it. I'll spell it out for you. One of us might ignore protecting the artificial keystone, especially if they're more preoccupied with exacting their revenge.
My decision is final and not up for debate.
Hold on, Jun! Wait up!
That may have been the only chance I had. I should have killed you the moment you stood in my way. Chihiro Kamina would be dead and I could move on. Instead, I let you both live because of my own weakness.
Jun, wait!
Don't follow me.
This is your fault! You've been talking to Chihiro, right? Then lure him out of hiding so Jun can finish him off!
I can't.
Don't you care about Jun at all? What about how he feels?
Headband! Hey! I gotta admit, that's pretty bold of you coming here without any backup. Or drive off, that's cool.
What's it mean?
They're transporting the artificial keystone on the same day as the concert. Chances are.
They're trying to create the second great collapse.
We gotta stop it!
Question.
A trap. Obviously.
Maybe they're issuing some kind of challenge, daring us to try and stop them.
Then they've underestimated us.
Yeah, they did. Let's get them!
It won't be that simple.
Why is that?
It's a concert. There'll be a lot of people in attendance.
An audience? You mean...
Chaos is using them as hostages. If we charge inside, they'll transform them into monsters.
That's messed up.
If the second great collapse occurs, Tokyo will be turned into a hell, swirling with evil. Sacrifices will have to be made.
You make it sound so casual.
Let's go.
You agree with her?
Chihiro, the hostages.
We know they use some kind of sound, a resonance that forces people to transform. With a full house, they'll most likely use Kark's piano music as the source. We'll have to take him out before he plays.
I see. Great idea, Chihiro.
That might actually work.
There's no other way. But one mistake and countless people will end up dying.
the next to die.
You can even appear in people's dreams?
Dreams? You still don't understand.
I guess I don't.
You foolishly believe that you could alter fate, yet Kurokami and Kakihara are both gone. Expectations cause suffering.
I'm not giving up yet.
You'll have to put an end to Kark. This is the first time you've desired the death of another person. Murderous intent. And you used to find the thought of staining your hands with blood detestable. You've changed.
I won't ask for forgiveness. I'm choosing to do this of my own volition. This is my decision.
You sound confident in your choice.
I'm not afraid anymore. I can do it.
You shouldn't have come.
And you shouldn't be here on guard duty. You're fine with this?
You have your orders, I have mine. Go back to your post.
Tonight, Kamina will be there. I told them about our plan.
You what?
I had to! At this rate, you won't be yourself anymore!
Leave me.
Just know, I believe in you.
It'll be starting soon. Everything look good?
The audience have taken their seats.
Let's sneak inside and listen. We can't, idiot. June's not here tonight. No slacking off. Check it out.
Huh? Are those people? They're flying!
Seems we have uninvited guests.
Kaburagi Kark?
The fools.
What are you doing to...
Densuke, go!
Don't walk away!
Densuke!
Tsubaki!
My hero!
Samuel!
Haru!
Akira? You're with them?
Enough! Stop this!
As long as Chihiro keeps breathing, Jun will never be able to move on with his life!
Will you listen to me?
Apasionado.
What the? It was some kind of illusion?
We need a single surprise attack. It's the only way to stop Kark before he kills the audience. So what do you have?
Look at this. Transform, Elsbernd.
Remember me. You're mine, finally! I won't let anyone else kill you!
Why? Of all times, why now?
Jun Aoi. You're an uninvited guest as well. But I shall allow it for now.
Bastard!
I don't have time to fight you!
Your death will be by my hands! No one else will have your blood! Die! Die! Die!
You made it!
Did Kark already? I'm afraid that we're too late. We failed.
The concert is at its climax. The sound calls to you from the bottom of a deep abyss. Sing, play, and exalt. Death has arrived for all.
They're innocent! You can't do this!
Death has arrived. Feel its glorious crescendo.
Stop this now!
Death has arrived.
What is that?
Chihiro!
That's what I wanted. How I've longed to see your face twisted and filled with despair.
I'll never give up. I made a promise to Inuki.
As long as you never quit, your wishes will come true!
I'll save them. Every one of them.
The future's not written in the stars. Make it your own!
He believed in me. I can do this!
Let's see you save yourself first! What? How did you...
Beautiful.
Did you see that?
Could he be the Lord of Vermilion?
Tsubaki!
Chihiro can handle himself, but we need to stop that thing from getting outside!
Damn you!
Inuki trusted me with his... and I'm going to see it through!
Who are you?
You'll never be able to defeat me!
It's no use. I can't win. I couldn't even stop you, brother. Of course I don't stand a chance. Is that why you chose him instead of me?
What a fool. The source of their armaments is the blood. Use too much and you'll wind up dead.
Is this how it ends? By his hands? You're mine!
Bravo! You successfully drew out the Lord of Vermilion's abilities. I am a generous man, but did you actually think I would let you take his head as a trophy? Sipario.
Jun Aoi, he's...
The truth is, the more wretchedly painted the subject, the more beautiful the death.
You're gonna die for that!
Shall I paint you?
Akira.
Haru.
I don't understand.
How beautiful to watch someone sacrifice themselves to save the life of the one they love. However, it's even more beautiful when it turns to despair.
Sorry.
No more.
Chihiro Kamina, the man who may have eventually become the Lord of Vermilion. Regrettably, you heard my requiem, same as the others. Since your soul has been purified to black by its melody, you must meet your end, too. Death has arrived.
You've grown accustomed to playing with human lives, haven't you, Kaburagi Kark? As if they're your toys. That stops now. Your life ends here.
Was that Chihiro?
No way. That was someone different.
Lord of Vermilion.
Well, Kamina, Dora Mazda.
Such power.
For the longest time, I hesitated to stain my hands with blood. But I won't hold back anymore.
Seems you have forgotten one thing. To whom do you think Ahura Mazda's cry belongs? That's right, my adoring fans. Are you willing to kill thousands of lives to stop me?
It's not as if they can turn back now.
Are you sure about that? What if I told you there was a way to save them? And if there is, you can't kill me.
Chihiro!
No!
People are so predictable, so weak. They cling to a faint glimmer of hope, then despair when it fails. The only comfort for them is death.
Including you? If becoming the Lord of Vermilion requires spilling more blood, then so be it. And let forgiveness be damned.
That's my burden!
Longer than I expected. You truly are the Supreme One.
The victory was mine. Mine alone. Are you watching, Dux? Did you see me? I'm the chosen one.
This is the finale.
Kark! Show yourself!
I'd very much like to see what kind of world you'd create, but granting you death offers me far greater joy. You won't want to miss the encore.
Everything we worked so hard to create has been ruined. What should we do? I need you to guide me, Chiyu.
Yes, my father.
Oh, thank you. Only through death can there be rebirth. Time to abandon the old and take our first daring steps toward a brave new world. I've been saving Chiyu specifically for this day. Her wisdom will serve as a guiding light, leading us to our rightful victory. I won't accept another failure out of you, Kark.
The only failure I see is your lack of understanding. I'm your comrade, not your subordinate.
How dare you?
Go ahead and keep arguing. I won't stop you. I mean, it's not as if you're wasting time fighting the wrong enemy. Idiots.
Despite the phrasing, he has a point. We should be combining our efforts to defeat Chihiro Kamina.
You can't.
I take it you're ignorant of the fact he killed both Jun and Haru.
What?
You should have seen the way he cut them to pieces without even a second thought.
You're lying. He would never.
They weren't the only casualties. Thousands of concert-goers met their fate by his hand.
Ignorance is bliss, but a terrible sin. I thought it was a father's responsibility to explain the harsh realities of life to his daughter.
I'm able to admit when I've made a mistake. We shouldn't have used the audience new and attacked anyway. When I heard what they had done, I couldn't believe their cruelty.
This is what you would call a worst-case scenario. I don't know who told them we would be there, but they knew exactly what they were getting into.
Chihiro Kamina has revealed his true form to us. He is the Lord of Cruelty. Eventually, he'll destroy everything.
It's not true. He wouldn't harm anybody.
Drail took this video the night of the battle. See for yourself.
The plan was an absolute success. I single-handedly destroyed the final keystone. There's no longer going to be a second great collapse.
You were amazing out there, Chihiro. Eval doesn't stand a chance against you now.
Still, so many people died because of what I did.
What happened wasn't your fault.
He's right. The Foundation's to blame. If we hadn't stopped them, who knows what shape Tokyo would be in.
You saved lives. You should be proud.
Kotetsuyo.
We won last night thanks to you. I'd say that's because he is the Lord of Vermilion.
What are you talking about? Not yet. Only the last surviving vessel will become the Lord of Vermilion. Actions alone don't determine who earns the title. But it'd make me the best candidate.
Yeah, we understand that, but...
Chihiro's definitely the front runner, no offense.
You can't be sure. Isn't that right, Dux?
So Headband is gonna be okay?
Yeah, they both are, thanks to Cerdid healing them in the nick of time.
Don't thank me. I only followed Chihiro's orders. Well, we appreciate it anyway.
But Shoko, leaving both of them for dead. Talk about heartless. Just so she'd get to destroy the Keystone. She'll do anything to impress Dux.
Sure, but don't forget,
She did stop the Great Collapse and saved countless lives.
Sometimes she acts like we're on different sides. Oh, speaking of which, I'll be shocked finding out he was saved by his enemies.
The smallest things can turn people against each other, make its enemies their allies. Surely there's something we could have done that would have kept us all from fighting. Haru was able to remain friends with Akira. Maybe Jun could have been... Things might have been different if Inuki had survived.
I'm not so sure. Be uncomfortable sitting next to him on the shelf. Too bad, he's staying. As far as bad guys go, I've met worse.
This is my first time here. I'm curious to see what results you've produced without anyone interfering with your work. Outstanding! What a truly impressive recreation.
The seventh artificial keystone was destroyed. We can no longer cause a great collapse. But if we absorb the ley line energy at the remaining 6 and guide them using this research equipment, we will be able to forcibly open gates. However, by doing so, a chain reaction will occur. When Tokyo's energy balance is thrown off, it will be destroyed, swallowed by another world. Are you sure?
Absolutely. I was so desperate to bring Mitsuki back, I didn't see the... I don't care if it means destroying Tokyo, or even the entire world. It's trash. The heroic lineage, even the Evolve Foundation. None of it matters. Mitsuki, I wonder what expression you'll be wearing when we finally meet and you see I've brought Tokyo along with me. I already know. Surprise, followed by that gentle smile I've missed so much. Of course you brought Tokyo. You never do anything halfway, you'll say. Let's begin, Chiyu. The fruit of our research will be our reunion on the other side.
Identity verified. Welcome, Professor Mitsuki.
Chihiro Kamina. I'll never forgive you for embarrassing me in front of ducks like that. Stealing my praise when I was the one who should have been celebrated. On top of that, the fools think you're worthy of being the chosen one. I won't allow it. Did he stop the Great Collapse or me? I should be the Lord of Vermilion. Not him. He's in my way, but I will stop him. If the last surviving vessel will be the Lord of Vermilion. Why did I take so long to come to such an obvious solution? I simply have to kill Chihiro and the others. It's perfect. Ducks will be proud of my initiative. Then I'll become the...
I wish bloody blessings upon your dark deeds.
What a beast! He doesn't even hesitate to kill his own allies. Truly merciless.
Friends, enemies, they're all the same to him. He's been conquered by his own power. Don't avert your gaze. If he's as important to you as you claim, then observe the monster he's become.
Yahoo! He knew that thing used to be human!
You're lying. This isn't real.
It's the undeniable. It's time to face the facts. He's no longer the same person. I understand how you feel. He didn't want this. The boy is a victim.
What?
The problem has to do with his blood powers. When he uses them, the Lord of Vermilion consumes a little more of him.
This energy force is impossible to control. I guarantee you he won't survive for much longer.
He's climbing the stairway of destruction without realizing where it's leading him. Eventually, he'll become a mere shell, and then the Lord of Vermilion will end up erasing everything. A tragic story.
At this rate, his hands are going to be stained with the blood of the entire world if you don't save him.
You're the only one who can prevent this from happening.
Only me.
He can't become the Lord of Vermilion, or it will be too late. He'll be lost for good.
Stop him. Save Chihiro.
What a marvelous idea. Bring back the Chihiro Kamina you once knew.
Save him. Save Chihiro.
That's right, Yuri. Save him.
Only I can help him.
What a mess.
You don't think...
Damn it. Who could have done this?
It couldn't have been Jun or the kid. The only two who are left at the Foundation are Kark and... Good, you're all here. Since Shoko is no longer with us, I'll have to tell you. It appears Agents of Chaos have a new plan in the works.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Aren't you sad at all about what happened to her? Shoko practically worshipped you!
They're planning to take all of Tokyo to another world. What does that mean?
What'll happen to the city?
I think we can all assume it'll be pretty bad regardless. Best case scenario is we vanish.
Best case?
Why are they doing this?
That's meaningless. The question you should be asking yourselves is how you can stop them.
Should we be stopping them? They'd be destroying Tokyo, which is what you wanted in the first place.
It's up to you. Choose your own futures.
The Lord of Vermilion will end up erasing everything. Even his memories of you. It's not too late.
You seem well, Yuri.
Thanks. So do you.
I've missed you a lot.
Sorry I've been gone, but
It's fine. Let them fight if they want. The Maldeus Church and the Evolve Foundation. None of that has any effect on our relationship.
I couldn't agree more. Oh, some hot cocoa? The flavor's pretty close to the way your mom used to make it.
It tastes good.
You think so?
That hit the spot, Yuri. I can't remember the way my mom's cocoa tasted, but somehow when I drink yours, it relaxes me.
What a relief. Seriously, hearing you say that is proof you're the same old Chihiro you've always been.
Sorry?
I was so worried about you. I wasn't sure what I'd do if I found you, and you'd somehow changed. But that's not the case.
What do you mean?
Just a strange vision I had, of you becoming the Lord of Vermilion. The audience at the theater, I saw them transform into a huge monster. You had this incredible power and killed them with it.
Oh, I see.
But a complete and total fabrication, yep. You can probably guess who told me.
It's all true. I killed those people. With my own hands.
Why?
It's Kark's fault. If he hadn't transformed the audience, there was no other choice. I was forced into killing them.
But you said no one else would have to die.
That's what I thought. And yet, if I'm going to save everyone from the Great Collapse, it means getting my hands dirty. That was my reasoning.
There was no other way. So you have changed after all.
What?
You're not the Chihiro I know. What happened to him? You can't keep doing this. I don't want you fighting anymore. Promise me.
Yuri.
If you continue letting that power consume you, you'll destroy yourself and become someone I don't recognize.
I can't stop. I heard the Foundation is about to put a new plan in motion. And if it works, Tokyo will be swallowed by another world. I'm going to fight. Inaki and Kakihara wanted me to fulfill their responsibilities.
Who cares about that?
Huh?
You're the only person I need standing by my side. My father doesn't mean anything to me. You should forget all about the Lord of Vermilion.
But, Yuri...
Let's leave everything behind now. We'll find some place we can be alone forever. Far away, where no one can reach us. Just you and me. Well...
I can't walk away from this.
Of course you can.
I'm sorry, but no.
Don't leave. Don't leave me. He'll be lost. I have to save him before it's too late. I'm sorry, Chihiro. You're staying!
Yuri?
There's no one else with the power to stop you except me. I'm begging you. Don't make me. You won't lay a finger on him!
Don't bother. What the hell are you doing? Stop this, both of you! Yuri!
You won't win this. Give up. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. This is all your fault. Ever since you came along, Chihiro's acted completely different.
Leave me alone.
He began treating me coldly, and then he valued spending time with you instead of fighting our enemies. Chihiro's risking his life every day. What if you distract him? I've seen how he lets his guard down when you're near. What if something happens to him because of you? My purpose is to be his defender. Protecting my master is my sole duty. Face it, eventually you would be responsible for Chihiro's death. I'm sorry, but I'd give my life to stop you, Yuri. No, I would never hurt him. I know the truth. You want him all to yourself. My only choice is to kill you. I don't care if he hates me the rest of his life, or if every time he looks at me, his eyes are full of resentment. You love him.
Stop, Bearded! Don't do it! That's an order! I'm telling you to stop!
Please, forgive me. No.
Stop!
What happened?
What did you do to her?
Goodbye, Chihiro.
Cerdid! You killed her!
No, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Why, Yuri? How could you?
It's the truth. I didn't do anything. Please believe me. The only thing I wanted was to save you.
Yuri!
It's wrong. All wrong. No more. I can't do this.
It's time. Let's begin.
All artificial keystones have been activated. Leyline energy absorption bulb open. Limiter removed. Contact made. Dirac value is increasing. We are encroaching on the dimensional barrier.
The destruction has finally begun! Took us long enough!
The land I desire is waiting on the other side. How I've yearned for this moment.
looks bad. You're here.
Where'd Serdit go?
We're the only ones left alive to stop this. Guys, there's no turning back.
That's right. This entire phenomenon is the result of an experiment at Aval HQ. The same experiment that took your mother from you, Chihiro.
Understood.
Don't forget, heaven helps those who help themselves. So I recommend you get to work.
Ready, Chihiro?
I am. Let's move.
Bring it!
Wait, Kotetsu. I'm the one he wants to fight. You three head to the Foundation's headquarters.
No way!
We are not leaving you to fight him all by yourself!
Just go!
We should listen to Chihiro. If we don't stop whatever's causing this, Tokyo's gonna be consumed. I'm going. Otherwise, I won't be able to face Inuki.
She's got a point.
Chihiro, please be careful.
I will. Same to you.
See you after we win.
We've got this under control.
Apologies for the delay, Kark.
There's no need to worry. It'd be in bad taste if the God of Death was in the habit of rushing final farewells.
I'm not planning on dying. There's someone I have to see before I go.
Regret is an anchor weighing down the soul. The least I can do is embellish it beautifully with my requiem. Meet Jormungand, the serpent god of death that swallows the world.
Another beast? Fine then!
The Lord of Vermilion demands thousands of offerings. You're to blame for everything, Chihiro Kamina. Listen to the grievances of the people. This is your chance at redemption.
I told you once already. I'm not asking for forgiveness. Shouldering the burden is my responsibility.
Seeing as you're the closest to becoming the Lord of Vermilion, your soul shall be mine.
Check it out.
That's Aval's headquarters? Looks nice from the outside, but the location's just terrible.
Grumman and Professor Mitsuki once conducted their research there. You must act now. They are attempting to bring about the end.
You're sure this is it?
Kotetsu!
If you want answers, ask difficult questions. I leave the rest to you.
She's acting as if none of this really affects her.
Densuke! Go! I'm second summer president. The name's Tsubaki, the Red Monozuru. Let's go.
Wow, yes, ma'am!
You're wasting energy. No blade can pierce Jormungand's scales. Let there be celebration and praise. Death is kind and precious, its beauty so resting.
Did I lose consciousness? It's me.
Do you have to ask?
You mean?
Don't worry, not yet.
Good. I can't leave this life without completing my goal. Still, my turn is coming up regardless.
In what manner would you like to die?
You're the one who's been giving me these dreams. Was there a reason you filled my head with illusions?
They were not illusions, they're memories from alternate timelines. Reality is like a play, performed countless times over and over again, though the cast and ad-libbing are different for each show. And yet the conclusion never changes.
These are my memories?
In other place, the dreams are a warning to keep you from making the same mistakes.
Why me? Why not help others?
Every time the curtain fell, you raised another one in its place. I don't exactly know why, but that is the reason.
In other words, I've never been forgiven in any of the plays I've appeared in. I kept thinking maybe this next one. How pathetic of me.
Even the worst play has its merits. For example, this is the first time so many vessels of heroic lineage have survived.
Can I change how this ends?
That is entirely up to you.
Yes! Yay! You'll pay for that!
We can't go rushing in. Go on without us.
What? He's totally right. He's totally wrong.
If we don't do this, Tokyo will be destroyed. Just remember, we'll be counting on you!
I'm gonna be so pissed if you die!
Well, we definitely drew the short straw.
No way. Any time I get to spend alone with you always makes me happy.
What? That's really sweet. But do you think now's the right time?
Sorry. I've never been great at reading the room. But I don't want any regrets.
I think I can forgive you. What do you say we put this on hold? You can tell me more after we thin the herd.
Deal. I promise I'll protect you.
Coming through! Don't expect me to knock!
Kill them, Chiyu.
If I'm not here to manage the instruments, odds are the device will lose control.
That's fine. If those pests close the gate before I see Mitsuki, all of this will have been for nothing. It's time, my beloved daughter.
Sophistry.
What was that?
Did you actually think I was blind to how you manipulate the women in your life by pretending you love them? Me and Yuri, and you talk about love, it's only as a tool to serve you in your vision.
And how could a doll ever know?
Because you mix the professor's DNA with yours to create me as a substitute when you are no longer able to have her by your side. That's how I know. I exist as both a version of Professor Mitsuki as well as you, Aldo Grumman Shiraki. The only person you've ever loved is yourself.
You're wrong. My heart belongs to Mitsuki.
One more thing. While that may be true, the professor never loved you. I don't think you need to ask how I can tell. Open the gate if you wish, but she won't be waiting for you. You're not important to her. She only wishes for one thing, to return to her family.
Are you Mitsuki?
Stop, or else!
It's a fabrication. You're lying. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe. You're just trying to deceive me.
I see you're still alive, Defect.
You haven't changed once we were at the orphanage.
Think so?
Out of the way, Chiyu! Or don't blame me when you get hurt! Ah, you bitch!
This was brought on by the obsessions of a foolish man. And while there's no reason for me to fulfill my duty, a foolish woman's curiosity compels me to press on and see how this ends. We all have a reason to fight, and that's mine.
Moment by moment, the wheel of fate turns.
You're saying we're all going to die?
It could end that way. If so, I would simply go and watch a new play.
They entrusted me with their dying wishes. Inuki, Kurokami, Kakihara, Shoko. Even Jun fought against fate. They weren't just following the destiny laid out before them. They resisted. So I won't give up either.
And what good will changing the script do?
Survive.
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 Survive, Chihiro.
On living!
The winds have changed direction.
I won't stop fighting until the very end. I'm master of my own fate! What?
Impossible. He's incinerating a god that's supposed to bring about the end.
Hey, that's not bad.
Lord of Vermilion.
No more distractions, Kark. Fight me.
I've watched you burn gods and destroy demons. These are no longer the deeds of a human being. You've abandoned your humanity.
You're mistaken, Kark. It's the opposite. I'm fighting for those closest to me. Their wishes give me strength.
Your existence is an affront to the gods of death. You will never be forgiven. Chihiro Kamina! I will never forgive you! Ah! My hands! What have you done? Piano! Where's my piano?
Death comes to all of us, even you.
I was so close to his land. Somebody, play the piano for me. Before I go, I want to hear the ultimate requiem. I don't think there's much left in me.
Yeah, me neither. Is this it?
I expected better. Disgraceful.
Are you or are you not a member of the Guardian State?
Julia and Suruga? Why? Like I need to explain. Our organization's purpose is to protect the world from evil spirits.
We're simply performing our sworn duties. Thanks! You saved us!
Spare us your gratitude. Destroy all demons! Go, Gabriel! Exorcise them!
Go, Leofal! Crush them!
Don't underestimate me!
Come now. I've already calculated your every movement.
Oh, did you see?
This?
Plan, because there are always people in the world who fight against the impossible!
You're a defect, unworthy of challenging me.
There's no such thing as a defective life. Life's an obligation. You have to struggle against adversity, no matter the cost. That's why it's worth saving! If he were here, that's what Inaki would say. Now stop the machine.
I can't. That's enough. I couldn't shut it down even if I wanted to. We've no other choice but to accept our fate.
That's what she gets for mocking me. No one can deceive me. No one! It won't be long now, Mitsuki! I'm coming for you!
And much sooner than you think!
Mitsuki!
Told you! Did they stop it?
No, the mission failed. The gate's beyond control and will continue to...
It's over? Not yet. I refuse to give up. There's gotta be a way! You know something, don't you? Tell me!
There is a possibility. Just one. The Lord of Vermilion has several powers, including the ability to create new worlds. As the candidate closest to taking on this role, it's possible for you to erase the gate. However...
Yuri!
You're in a hurry. Where are you going?
It's not too late. Step aside.
You don't want to answer me?
Fine. I already know the answer. You plan to enter the gate. As the Lord of Vermilion, you'd be able to erase the gate. However, it would require countering one power with another. It would cost you your life.
Well, how do you know that?
Because someone was kind enough to inform me. I'm not letting you die, Chihiro.
The boy needs to be stopped, Yuri. And there's only one way he can be saved.
By killing him!
It doesn't make sense. Tell me why you're so
I found the reason. Why I was told to keep on living. Because as long as I'm alive, I can keep using my life.
What are you talking about? I don't understand any of this!
I'm sorry.
I have no idea who you are. The real Chihiro would never leave without saying anything to me!
Please, Yuri. I have to!
You're not going! Besides, I'll never be forgiven anyway. I killed Cerdid with my own 2 hands, remember?
It's not your fault. I was there. She forced you to defend yourself.
That doesn't change the fact I killed her. So, I must take up her role as your protector. I'm not letting you die.
Listen to me. Stop, Yuri.
There's no turning back for me now. But at least I can save you. It's wrong. This should have never happened. I was reunited with you. We drank hot cocoa in the sun together. Both of us were at peace again. Why couldn't those days last forever? Chihiro!
Yuri!
Why didn't you?
You are the most important person in my life. I could never bring myself to kill you.
So you haven't changed. You're still the same Chihiro I remember. That means I can't believe what I've done. I'm sorry. Could you ever forgive me?
It's fine. Really.
Do you have to?
I'm sorry, but I can't stay.
Okay, I won't stop you. If you let me come along.
What?
I don't have much strength left, but I know if you take me with you, I can still help you out.
I have to do this by myself, Yuri. I think it would be better if you
Don't
stayed
leave
here.
me. Please. I can't go on living without you.
Yuri.
Not when I'm with you. Never let go of my hand. I want you to stay with me forever.
I will.
You and I will walk together for all time in a beautiful blue sky free of any conflict.
Like Romeo and Juliet.
I thought you loved Shakespeare.
Of course I do, but that plays a tragedy.
Our story will turn out differently.
You're right. Too bad. I wish I'd come up with a good line to say goodbye with.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yuri, give me the courage to do this.
What? Chihiro! You can't go! No!
I'm sorry, Yuri, but where I'm going, I can't take you with me.
Why? I don't understand!
Live, Yuri. Live for me. You were the most important part of my life.
You can't do this!
Before I go, you have to make a promise. Please live.
Yes, I promise you.
Thank you. Finally, I'll be able to.
Ugh.